Hi, it's us. I'm gonna have to turn you up, Rin, because I had the desktop audio like wicked low because we were trying to figure out my thing. Okay, so you should be audible now.
Hi, everybody.
Howdy. It's been forever. I didn't actually check how long it's been since the last time we streamed, but
I don't even want to think about it.
yeah, it's been over a year. Anyway, today we are finishing the job.
Let's go.
We are going to be finishing Psychonauts 2. A game I've beaten probably 4 times now, but which, compared to some people's favorite games, that's not that much. There we go. Okay, the game audio is working, and I'm gonna have to go right into the settings and turn that down. Yeah, let's see. Let's turn all of that down. Subtitles on. Okay. I'll have folks let me know if it sounds okay. How's it on your end?
Pretty good.
Okay. Let me turn you all the way up so it doesn't do. Okay, just a second. I didn't mean to send you that. You're already in that server. I'm trying. Yep, I'm trying to adjust your volume for me.
Oh, okay. Why am I too quiet?
Just so I don't accidentally let the game drown you out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still working on the new setup. But we're here. Hello, honey. We got Alexander in the chat. Oh yeah, I forgot this one doesn't have save slots. What you been up to lately?
Mostly just grad school stuff and trying to get back into RP.
Oh, sounds like. Okay.
It's fun. Grad school seems to be going well right now, so I'm not going to complain.
Totally fair. I turned you up a bit, so hopefully you're not too quiet. Alright, where am I in this thing? No, that's not it. Right. Okay, we've got all but 2 powers. Wow, have I not looked at the pin page yet in this playthrough at all?
I need more pins. I need all the pins.
Clearly.
Yes, you do need all the pins.
Okay, so I've done Compton's Cook-Off. Have I finished that one? Looks like it. So I guess we'll just
I
figure
wish I
out
could
what we're
report the
going
work I'm doing to Agent Forsyth, but Agent Sonato gave me strict orders not to. He can't really suspect Hollis. Can he?
What if he does tell us?
What if he does? Okay, I gotta turn the volume down a little bit more. Sorry.
Nope. Don't even worry about it.
I'm gonna give everybody 5 more clicks down, or 3 more clicks down. And okay. We should be good now.
Awesome.
I want that. So after you do, God, it's been so long since I've played this. I did Compton's Cook-Off, so I've got my least favorite part of the game just taken care of. Oops. I'm gonna have to check that again. Waters Labyrinth, Hollis's Classroom, Hollis's Hot Street, Compton's Cook-Off. Wow. I've done a lot less than I thought. Okay. I have to do the Feast of the Senses level. That's not what it's called. Smiles.
I wouldn't be able to tell you if it walked up and told me.
That is fair. I've also completely forgotten how familiar with this game you are.
I'm vaguely familiar. I'm not especially familiar.
Fair enough. We haven't even gotten into the war criminal stuff.
Ah, yes. The war criminal stuff.
You know, grandpa war crimes and all that. Permission to backseat a little. Yes, honey. You are allowed to backseat just a little, because it's you. That's it. I was hitting the wrong button. I've already gotten this thing. Okay, cool. You know, you faceplant, you instantly start rail grinding, it works. Read the notes on Compton's brain. Did I not? Oh. I'm not sure I trust his judgment in the state. Okay, so maybe I hadn't beaten it. Oh wait, no. Even the beaten levels still have the same note. So it goes.
So it goes indeed.
Yeah, if I can help it, I never play the boss. I avoid the boss fight and that level as much as possible. If I don't have to replay it, I'm not gonna.
That is extremely valid. Because sometimes there are boss fights that, yeah, I want to replay, but nah, sometimes I just don't.
Yeah, that one's like a little bit annoying, but that is not the problem. The problem is that it is really gross for me in particular, since almost the entire way the bosses are attacking you is vomit.
Oh, yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah, no, that's kind of gross.
Yeah,
I would not enjoy that.
it's like, I found that it doesn't bug me so much if it's, like, if the volume's turned off. But, yeah, like, when the game first dropped, I was in a server with, like, Double Fine staff members. It's just the official Double Fine server. It's pretty easy to join. Okay, I can't interact with this. But they had a list of trigger warnings at the beginning of the game, upon, like, the original release. And I was among the people to be like, hey, can you add that trigger to it, please?
Yeah, that's totally understandable.
Yeah, it was that one, and, like, I don't remember if the other two that I saw people request got added. I think at least one of them did. But one was, like, claustrophobia, and the other I saw people request for was, like, hazing.
I've thought of hazing as something that people would need a trigger warning for, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, it was like, there were a lot of people that, and I think there's a character that gets kind of an unfairly bad rap, because she's the one who, like, initiates it, where they all, like, convince him he needs a uniform at the very beginning, the other interns.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah, and, you know, they steal his clothes, and, like, some people hate the character who got that started because, you know, bullying and stuff like that is a particularly bad trigger for them, which, totally fair.
Yeah, I understand that.
Can we turn Rin up a little bit more? I think so.
Oh, okay. I can also get closer to my mic. I was doing voice testing in Discord earlier, and I thought that I was too loud if I was too close to my mic. But if that makes it better, then I can definitely do that.
Okay, we've got word that works.
Magical.
Perfect. Yeah, for some reason, like, OBS tends to really want things to be quiet for me for some reason.
I mean, better to err on the side of caution in that.
Totally fair. Somebody call a health inspector.
Oh, Fur Lancelot, thank you. Are those the acorns I asked for? Yes? No. No, they can't be, can they? No, because
God, all the
I
animals
asked
in
for
these games look
acorns
so
that were
fucked up.
crushed. Didn't I? Didn't I, Fur Lancelot? I hate to yell at you, Fur Lancelot, but I am the crushed one. It crushes
It would
my
be
heart
nice
to
to.
see you not
It would be
doing your
nice to
best.
Sir Lancelot.
Understand?
Please be nice to Fur Lancelot.
Now, do I need to show you how to crush things? No? You sure?
The squirrels definitely get
Okay.
a
Good.
majority of the abuse in these
Try
games.
again. But this time think about personal
It's so
commitment
sad.
and delivering excellence every day. All right? Sorry you had to see that, Raz.
It's real character development for from the first one for Raz that I think like is like cute in that he went through terrible trauma regarding animals and their fates, and now he's just really nice to them. In the first game, he would not hesitate to run around and light birds on fire.
Hey, Sam.
Yep, I remember
Real
that.
fast, kids
Yep.
are cooking.
What are you doing out here?
Well, you know my intern mentor, Coach Morso Oleander?
Yeah?
Well, this is the first assignment he gave me. Mission. Get me some pancakes so I can think. I think it's supposed to teach me something about the many layers of the mind. Maybe.
Meat Circus really messed him up.
Lateral
Yeah,
thinking. I got
it
that
would have messed
Meat
anybody
Circus,
up.
I think it messed all of us up.
So, have you always wanted to be a psychonaut too?
Not really. My true dream is to be a pet therapist. Because I'm really good with animals. Right, guys?
Can I ask you about your family?
Why? Because my last name is Boole, and because that's a famous family in the Psy community, and you want to network with me to further your Psy career? Go for it.
Oleander, meanwhile, has different feelings towards circuses than he used to, and he isn't sure why. Fair enough.
Can everyone in the Boole family talk to animals?
Most of us can talk to them, but few of us really know how to listen to the animals. You know? For instance, I can hear you rolling your eyes, Mrs. Thatcher.
Good feelings, bad feelings, who knows? Just different.
Just feelings.
Just feelings. He's not the one who learned how to juggle, though.
I'm a friend of your brother's.
Your head looks remarkably unexploded. Must be the helmet.
Has your brother Dogan really made someone's head explode?
No, never. Wait, you mean someone who didn't deserve it?
No. I mean,
Hi!
anybody.
Welcome to the stream.
Oh, body's nerfect.
Welcome to
Am I
the
right?
stream.
That sure was 2020 sure was, or 2021 or
Okay,
whenever,
I'll stop
sure was a year for games
Fool's
to
got nothing to hide.
quote Pobity's
Some
nerfect.
of these squirrels.
Yeah,
Lads,
it
I'm
became a
talking
thing
about
for a
your
little
nuts.
while, and then it isn't.
Yeah,
You still
I
hide
didn't
nuts, right?
really get it.
You guys learn to laugh a little, okay? You'll live longer.
I have some questions about pancakes.
Start flapping, Jack.
Won't be on chat.
Ah,
Totally fair.
Like flapjack.
Haha.
What's your recipe?
Just the basics, you know. Eggs, milk, flour. Found most of it here, with a couple quick substitutions.
What sort of substitutions?
If I told you, it would compromise the perceived flavor profile.
That is a thing I've genuinely had to say to people. Well, not say, but I've had to
For the
utilize that
umami.
principle.
Weren't all the supplies here kinda old?
Look, you can't take the expiration dates too seriously. They're just the food industry protecting itself from lawsuits.
And protecting us from, like, food poisoning? Psst.
No one's getting sick from my pancakes. Unless one of you jerks didn't wash their hands. Better late than never.
Okay.
Didn't get Pobity's Nerfect being a phrase or being a phrase in game. Just being a phrase in games.
Where'd you get the milk?
I love that line read.
From the goats?
Oh, yeah, that would have been easier. Hey, it brought us closer, Fran.
Raz's face.
You used eggs you found here? Old eggs?
No! Gross. I found some fresh ones. And you know, if you use enough syrup, you can't tell chicken from snake. Eggs is eggs.
Where'd you learn how to make pancakes?
Prison. Wait, what did I say? I meant from my mother.
I'm out of pancake questions.
Good, because I'm out of pancake puns.
I gotta go.
Catch you on the flip side. Yes, it is funny every time.
Gonna start using a line whenever anyone asks me how I know anything.
Whoops.
Go for it.
Yeah. I have a recurring bit where just whenever somebody says something that could work as a nickname, I say that's what they used to call me in prison. And then if Mats is around, she says, but you never went to prison.
Oh, I did already come out here.
Don't worry about helping out, Squirt. We're used to getting by without you.
Hey, Dion.
It's a good bit.
Mom told me you needed help.
With what? Reading crystal balls? Beat it, Nostra dumbass.
Aww.
He's 10.
Looks like you need someone to release the ropes. I'll just pop up there and take care of it.
Oh, really, Mr. Mental? You think you even remember how to be an acrobat?
You'll see. Look, Dion. I know you're mad about me running away.
Don't flatter yourself. If you hadn't stolen Frazie's horse, we wouldn't have even noticed you were gone.
He's 10.
Be nice to
She
him.
sugared you back home
Damn.
as soon as I got to the train tracks.
Poor little thing was exhausted. Next time you run away, instead of taking the world's smallest pony, call a cab. You'll get farther. Maybe we won't be able to find you.
Pony? No, mini horse.
World's smallest horse. Roughly the size of, like, I don't know what I'd say. Big guinea pig?
That's
How
impressive.
long are you planning on being mad like this?
Forever! Do you even realize what you've done? To the Aquato name? Psychics? Fortune tellers? You let out our family's worst secret.
This family has too many secrets. We'll be better off when they're all out.
We'll be better off when you're out.
Dion, you sure look like you could use some help.
You
And the people who
look
hate
like you could
Norma
use a
for
tailor.
initiating the hazing but love Dion despite his suck. Yeah, definitely. I have seen those people.
You sure you're
Hitting a
using the
female
right
character
ones
for something a male character did, but
I don't
worse.
know. Why don't you come a little
Ah,
closer so I can
fandom.
practice my knots on you?
Yeah.
Don't you think it's time to get over your anti-psychic stuff?
I will when it stops hurting our family.
I never noticed that little bit of
Dad's a psychic.
It's a
hair
phase.
hanging out of Raz's helmet, and now I just can't stop noticing it.
It looks like a little
Crazy's
piece
a
of bacon.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a great example. Yeah, we should all be more like Frazee. Ow!
You wish you could be more like me.
Bye, Dion.
Like, I love
Orangutan.
Psychonauts for, like, the fact that being psychic is a metaphor either for being mentally ill or being gay or both.
Yeah, it's just a phase thing.
Yeah. And it's inheritable.
Yeah.
Supports women's rights, supports women's wrongs. I love when they do bad things. It is
That's
pretty
right.
good.
Okay, so that creepy mind stuff did save a little time. But I still don't have to like it.
Deal. And you're welcome. Seeing the old Aquato Dome again reminds me of a trick Dion taught me once.
You need to bail out a minor situation.
Nice.
I do like that that is, you know, explicitly a thing his brother taught him.
Adventure.
Ah, the Aquato Dome. It's not big, but then again, neither were our audiences. I'm just happy that it's not made of meat.
Maid circus trauma strikes again.
Meat circus trauma always strikes. Yep, it is a move you would not learn if you did not have that conversation. Oh, fuck. The getting stuck on things glitch will never be fun. You're scared. Do you not know the meat circus lore? I mean, probably not if you don't know the first game. Ow.
Oh, jeez.
So, how much do you know about Psychonauts in general, Senna? Basically nothing about these games except that they exist. Okay, so, oh come on. The first game is, this kid is psychic, he has run away to a no, god damn it. This kid is psychic, he's run away to a psychic summer camp, because his family hates psychics. He finds out that one of the counselors, the coach, is stealing all the kids' brains to arm psychic death tanks so he can, I don't know, just go on a mass murder spree.
As you do.
As you do. As one does. You go to his little base of operations. It's an abandoned asylum. You help people face their trauma, etc. You eventually get, oh yeah, there's a thing right there. You eventually deal with him himself, and it turns out that he's acting out because gay energy. He's acting out because his dad was a butcher who went out of his way to, like, kill his pets in front of him. And
Normal behavior.
Normal
Once
behavior.
again.
And the final level is dealing with his brain space, which is mostly meat and trauma, and your brain space, which is the circus you grew up in, and trauma from your dad, who you think has been trying to kill you for being psychic. You're able to go into people's minds, but his brain is melding with yours when you go in, so it merges the meat trauma and circus trauma into meat circus.
We don't like meat circus.
Meat circus is
Meat
bad.
Circus is a bad level.
Yeah, this is a T-rated series. I was like, one of the things I found notable when I got this, when this one came out, ow. One of the things that was notable when this one came out to me was like how much less swearing was in it. Like, I think they only ever say like ass and hell in the first one, but they say it a lot more than this one, where I think the Nostradumbass line is the only time somebody swears.
I think it's fine. I mean, that's rich coming from me with my potty mouth, but
Yes.
I
same.
do not think that something needs swearing in order to be mature.
Yeah, like,
Double dumbass on you. Yes, I agree. Big
Yeah.
mother.
it's also just bad mechanics-wise, so community-wise, the best way to complete it is to cheat. Yep, the best way to beat Meat Circus is to play it on a controller on PC, where there is a glitch that lets you fly upwards infinitely so you can skip the extremely terrible platforming section that is timed and also an escort mission.
Bad.
Extremely bad.
Bad and not good.
Yeah.
Can I help?
Yes. Tell me how to make the devil's fire hose reach even greater heights.
Description of your personal level in hell. Yeah, it's a bad level.
How about some
Finish that sentence and it will kill your mother.
There is somebody on Tumblr I've been like, because I followed the tag, somebody who's like got a really big crush on this character, Raz's mom, but like that manifests exclusively as just drawing her like really pretty in like a very traditionally normal way, and I'm just like, good for you.
What if we incorporate animals into the act?
I think that would just be completely strange and unusual given the
What if we set everything
extremely
on fire?
Very exciting.
specific
But
art
these are
style of
the only
Psychonauts.
customs we
Oh,
have to
yeah.
dispute.
I stand
Yes,
by.
someone who is into circus mills, good for
Try
them.
that before.
Yeah.
Remember the big pink eye epidemic? Shut us down for a week.
What if everyone were singing?
I'd rather die in water.
I like how she assumes the curse applies to her too.
Pay for the gasoline, darling.
Try my circus milf.
No!
Sorry.
He's
Sid
wandered
is
off again.
consistently the funniest person on the goddamn planet.
Fucking amazing.
Town seems really bad.
Now is it
Don't worry about it.
tradwife,
He'll get
milf,
over
or
your betrayal
fetish
of the
that is
families.
the potentially offensive word?
I didn't betray the family.
Listen.
Oh yeah, his family hates psychics because many years ago, a psychic cursed the whole family to die in water. Like, they cannot swim, they will all drown. What? Sorry, I just saw Kink Butthole Cloaca Boar just appear.
That's why I busted out laughing.
Didn't get caught on Automa, so we'll never know. Good God.
Okay, I'm going to go practice my acrobatics.
Remember, every time you lie, it takes a day off your mother's life.
The guilt-tripping Italian mother moment.
None of those triggered the question your life choices response. They should have.
I guess it might have been MILF.
Parents are 18 plus.
Hi, Nona. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Sweet little puppy.
Okay.
Are you comfortable?
You're inside.
I may be as long as I can.
Back to the,
Times you up for 10 seconds button.
Okay.
I like Nona.
Nona's great. She's sweet. Anyway, the family was cursed because their like great-grandfather or their grandfather, some family member, was drowned, supposedly by a psychic, and it came with a family curse that none of them can ever get in the water. So, or else they will drown. Like, that's why anytime Raz falls in the water, like a big hand comes out and just drags him under.
Aren't you cold out here in the woods? Oh, please. I'm from Bolovia. This is nothing.
They're vaguely Eastern European family in origin.
That song is just earworm of the century.
It really is.
I gotta go back to my spy stuff. Oh boy, now don't get that big head.
Thank you for assisting us in seeing what words we may need to censor.
Not your business.
But yeah, about the, like, swearing thing, it is definitely not necessary. I just thought it was, like, a pretty notable difference from the first one to the second one. But at least it has, like, an in-universe reason for happening, which is Raz has been traumatized into being a good boy.
There better be a real
He's learned not to run around lighting animals on fire. And I don't know, if I were him, I'd also get
I'll take that card.
like just kind of self-conscious about being an asshole anyway.
That's called growth.
Yeah, just so.
Oh, cool. Exactly the same as the Breath of the Wild mechanic.
This thing is the year I was born.
Can of corn, yeah.
We suspect it contains more secrets than corn.
We love corn. Man, I really need to make my, like, one of the last things I made for my job, like, we had a lot of little food gatherings, parties. One of the last ones I cooked for, I made a,
That's for inciting violence between cryptids. Hey, what's back
confetti cornbread casserole. I guess just a confetti cornbread casserole.
Oh my god.
And it was a hit, but also I found, like, a week after it happened, somebody had liked it so much that they saved some just in a loose plastic bag in the fridge at work.
Oh no. I
Like
feel like that would not have kept so good.
No, because it was like, it was corn sauteed with garlic, onions, jalapeno, bell pepper, and like lime juice and chili powder, and cream
You have to
cheese.
kill bell pepper, but I trust you.
A little red bell pepper goes a long way. You know, pimento.
I'm starting to see why
Oh,
this
okay, yeah.
questionable area went out of business.
Hello, child.
What are you listening to?
Freedom of speech.
Some local radio station. I have no idea where it's coming from, but I love it.
Oh, can I listen to it with you?
No.
Not actually censoring any of that freedom of speech. Fair enough.
Free speech.
I don't currently have any thing that is not already in the swear jar that I am considering adding. Oh. Fuck. Usually you get more than one jump before it just fucking kills you.
We need more platformers.
We really do. I'm a platformer kid. No.
I really heard that Astrobot is amazing. Didn't it win Game of the Year?
I think so. I
watched RT gameplay it, and he had been sponsored to make a 10-minute video on it, and he just played the entire thing in one go because he loved it so much.
Nice. Our PS5 came with a demo for it. So, let's see, where's the thought tuner? What button is
We could
that?
probably get it over here when my body stops being a machine that turns money into unplayed Steam games.
That is fair. I've told myself I'm not allowed to buy any more games until I play the ones I own. That hasn't made me
Remember
play
when
them,
Max-
but it has stopped me from buying them.
Remember when all Max came with Nanosaur? Yes, and I miss it so much. Actually, I have Nanosaur Extreme on my PC, and it's very good, and I should stream it sometime because that game rocks so hard. There was a prequel comic for it actually that was on the developer's website. I don't know if it is anymore, but
I'm trying to
it has something to do with dinosaurs in the future.
Dinosaurs in the future. Like Dino Crisis.
Yeah, kind of like Dino Crisis.
I don't know anything about Dino Crisis other than time traveling and dinosaurs, but that's all I need.
That's
How
hard.
much Nanosaur fic is there on AO3?
I might be getting a bit of a bruise there.
What?
Just keep practicing.
That's it.
Very patriotic.
Clear your mind.
Matt
If
says
it were
hi.
any emptier, I'd pass out.
Focus on the hottest thing.
Matt also said that she's going to look up how many Nanosaur fanfics there are on AO3.
There.
We're human beings, Rasputin.
It's like, sorry, Rasputin, your parents have sex
You're
anyway.
really taking to this cycle.
There's only two.
Really hard.
Well, I
Fix
guess
this,
I'll
Obama.
have
Well,
to
fine,
waste
I'll
time.
do it.
Plus, it could be a
Because
fun,
it would
harmless
be a
activity for
tragedy
us to do
if it
together,
maintained
don't you
a
think?
lower fic ratio than League of Legends, which only has like 12 fics, which is how you know it's not good.
All over. That's a
I-
sad story, son. But there
Yeah,
was
we're
some
playing
glory
Psychonauts,
in
did I not tell you?
Yeah, we're
It
playing
was
Psychonauts.
the partner
I'm gonna
very
beat
prestigious
Psychonauts 2 on the stream.
circus. We even perform for the Tsar and his family from time to time.
Today we discovered Hunt for Red October / fanfiction. 12 fics of what? League of Legends. Bizarre.
Thanks for helping out back at summer camp.
Yeah, Gazar.
Trouble.
Oh yeah, no, it was Raid Shadow Legends, not League. I'm sorry. It had Legends and it's a game I don't play.
I couldn't help but notice when
I'm
I
sure there are a lot more League fanfics because of Arcane, which I need to see second season of Arcane and I keep forgetting.
What's that?
Just tell her how you feel, son.
Tell us all
Yeah,
how you
the
feel.
fic scene's
Liz.
explosive, yeah.
League of Legends is now linked to Arcane, so the fic scene is explosive. You just
Yeah,
said that.
but Raid Shadow Legends sucks ass.
Yeah.
And I say that as someone who has played it specifically just to get the Sun Wukong, and then I stopped playing it.
Scavenger.
Mission critical Psychonaut assets? Hand them over.
I wanted to see what the
I
fuss
have
was
my
about.
girls back yet.
It was not good.
You got a long way to go. Better get moving.
Yeah. Like, I won't defend Norma in that she is an asshole,
Funicular.
but,
I mean, who doesn't love those? Fits.
like, the
Funicular.
funicular! Like, Norma is an asshole, but she's not any more of an asshole than, like, a lot of the other interns.
Oh yeah, we did get to meet Richard Horvitz at GalaxyCon in San Jose, and what did you get signed again?
I think it's not money right now. So
Invaders and DVD signed.
Don't tell RJ, but I got her a print of Raz signed for her.
Aw.
Instead of this bill. Because I got one signed by Lily's voice actress, now one signed by Raz's voice actor. And maybe just give that to her up at ECCC.
Yeah, don't bother mailing it. If you tried to mail it, we would be there and back from ECCC before we went to the post office.
Good call.
We're grown-ups and we're bad at doing things.
She stole his clothes because he joined the intern program because he's 10, but it seems to largely be college students who are doing this. And she was hazing him.
I mean, in college, would you not pick on a 10-year-old?
No.
Whee! Here we go.
It's the funicular. Oh, another very important part of this series, just to get the vibe, is in the first game, there is a funny, mad dentist who is actually doing all the stealing of the kids' brains. He's also holding a turtle hostage, and he's wearing
Oh,
a big
yeah,
shower
you
cap.
told me.
Yeah, Dr. Lobato. He's a big freak, and basically everybody went like, I wonder what that guy's deal is. He's pretty funny. Anyway, and then they made a... Yes, my Lobato Blorbo. They went and made a VR game between, like, this one and between the first one and this one. And the VR game gives his backstory. He was born with psychic powers. His parents had him lobotomized. That's why he's like
Quite
that.
ironic.
Yes. I take it back. The fact that Lobato Blorbo exists is the only other thing I know about these games. Yeah. I'm almost full wallet. I got so much fucking money.
There is a fantasy series like that. Yeah, I don't remember which one, but that does seem very familiar.
That sounds about right. It sounds like what would probably be like a scary YA, like a weirdly scary YA series from the 90s or 2000s. Since I had a conversation about that with friends recently.
I feel like that's Animorphs tier fucked up.
Yeah. A friend was, like, we were going out somewhere, and he was talking about a series that he read when he was younger about, it was called, like, The Unwound or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the one where, like, children are regularly taken apart for their organs for various reasons.
Unwind, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and it has like a whole rant about that.
Oh no! See, I never read these. I hadn't heard about it.
Hey, where's Sugar Cube?
Regular high fantasy, they lobotomize you if you are an undesirable born with magic, mostly women. Oh, so it's like hysteria. Good thing that you have so much money you can buy the plot progression necessary item from the shop that they don't tell you need until you're halfway through a level. Rosemary Kennedy. Yeah, I actually have a headcanon around Lobato related to, like, the fact that, something that happened to Rosemary Kennedy, which is that, not to get too dark, you can have, like, issues with your arms and, like, other, like, muscle, failings. Like, they'll just start to atrophy because your nerves are all fucked up, and that is my little headcanon for why he has a prosthetic arm.
Oh, I learned something new and horrifying today.
Sorry. Questionable gifts. Magic tricks, illusions, candles, propane, fireworks?
Yes to all of the above.
Yes, please. I've got too much money. This has never been a problem I've really had.
Oh, God, I wish that were me.
Yeah. Can I spoil something about this game? What does IRT mean? I'm realizing I don't actually know what that means. In relation to?
In regards to.
In regards to.
Yeah, in regards to, in relation to Same Diff.
That makes sense. Well, I figured it out. Yes, you can, because this game is wonderful with its gay characters. The creators of this game, like, the first one came out in 2005. Yeah, this game goes out of its way to unbury their gays. He came back right. But yeah, they were clearly aware that their depictions of some things from the first game were not great, although the game as a whole is extremely empathetic and genuinely pretty funny. But, like...
It was also 2005.
It was also 2005. Like, it's an edgy, you know, teen game from 2005. But, like... they're going out of their way to, like, be much more empathetic and stuff. Like, part of the trigger warning at the beginning is like, hey, we're gonna be... That was a mistake on my part. Hey, we're gonna be talking about, like, substance abuse and stuff like that here. Oops. I'm so good at video games.
And I think
Fuck.
that was really cool of them. Ooh, nailed it.
Nailed it. Got launched directly back to where I started.
But you didn't die.
But I didn't die this time. They used a few slurs in the first game that were not commonly recognized as slurs by the majority back then, and made sure not to use them in this game. Yep.
And that's growth.
Yeah. I very, very, very much appreciate this game. And I look forward to whatever Double Fine puts out next. Because they have told people multiple times, like, hey, we're not working on any more Psychonauts right now. We got other stuff we want to do.
Which is cool.
Yeah. I haven't played any of their other games. I played part of Grim Fandango and then immediately went, oh yeah, like, point-and-click adventure games are really not my bread and butter because I need logic puzzles to make sense.
Oh. I didn't realize that they made Grim Fandango.
I think at the very least they were behind it. Yes, please play Grim Fandango for me, honey, or at least help me play Grim Fandango.
Scanning access granted.
Because I keep getting stuck on frustrating puzzles where I've done everything that makes sense and then it doesn't work anymore because it's a point-and-click adventure. Person who heads Double Fine also did Day of the Tentacle, didn't he? Yep.
Agent Mentalis?
Yes, Rasputin?
God, Otto Mentalis, this guy's so fucked up. I wish I could go into his head. You don't.
What's your theory on the mole?
Oh, I really haven't thought too much about it. Maybe I should make a lie detector.
I'm just thinking about the
So is
Hunter the
Melinda as
Parenting lie
bad as
detector
people
now.
say?
Not to
I
fucking
don't
bring
want
that
to
show up
think
again. I know
about
I've been
it.
driving Alexander nuts
My
with it.
device had just worked
Um,
better that
Which
day.
show?
Hunter the Parenting. It's a World of Darkness. You know, like Vampire the Masquerade, like related,
What device
like
did you build?
Oh,
audio
okay.
drama animated
The
show.
hyperhyglaciator. It amplified our hydrokinetic
Cool.
powers and allowed us
Um,
to freeze water semi-permanently.
People want the Otto Mentalis DLC like Sherlockians want Season 5.
He was
Yeah.
Does that mean they want it or they don't want it? Because
They want it and it's not gonna happen.
only
okay,
fools
because
saw
season 4 was
He's
just
unable
proof
to
that
tell us.
if you still enjoy Sherlock, then
How do these
there's no
machines
saving you.
contact
I'm
the
afraid.
mind?
The secret is the Psytanium. It's a psychoreactive quartz-like mineral
Look,
that responds to and
They had a whole
amplifies
conspiracy
psychic
about a
activity.
secret 4th episode that would make season 4 not suck.
Yeah.
Well, I...
Instead of, you know, the episode that actively makes fun of the fandom on purpose.
Yeah, that was when I stopped enjoying the show.
Yeah. I thankfully never had to put my eyes on any amount of Sherlock.
The first couple seasons are pretty good. Like, The Blind Banker is a questionable episode. I will go that far. But otherwise, it's a reasonably fun adaptation of Sherlock Holmes. Is it the best adaptation of Sherlock Holmes? No. Did it inflict Benedict Cumberbatch upon us? Yes. But it's fun. It's not worth obsessing over.
Yeah.
And that's not even my most embarrassing fandom. I'm not even gonna say Homestuck was my most embarrassing fandom, because it's not. Oh yeah, you definitely looked out, Aubrey, for losing interest by season 3.
It's like knowing... It's like me with, what was I gonna say? It's like me with What We Do in the Shadows. I just, like, stopped after season 4, I think.
Yeah, I think season 4 is where I stopped. I need to want to watch seasons 5 and 6, but I
I have
hear
no
that there
idea.
was insane queer bait.
Yeah, no, I feel like from what I've heard, they just sort of they did the thing where they're just like, we're just going to make fun of people who warning contagious.
That one looks a little soggy.
Needs cleaning.
Hard pass.
Assembled from parts.
Cause of death mice.
Yeah. Cause of death
Fear.
various. Abby normal. Cause of death movie references.
Oh, aren't these guys the Kickstarter backers?
These are the unprocessed ones. The Hall of Brains are the Kickstarter backers.
I have a feeling
Oh,
this person
okay.
died in jail.
Dough
This
mixer. Cause
person
of death.
died in jail.
Why'd they even save this one?
Cause of death. Plungering.
There's a big hole in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've already talked to Otto, so. The delightful thing of. Where's. Oh wait, do I already have? Oh yeah, I probably already have Helmet's Brain then.
Abby normal. Ah,
The classic.
I love you, young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Young Frankenstein, I'm sorry.
Frankenstein. I'm just like spacing out here trying to figure out the Obsidian trilogy.
Oh, that's the one with the,
Oh, Abby Normal
the
died
little
because it
bunny.
is a movie references. Haha. Sorry, you were saying?
That's gonna be cause of death. This
That's
little
the
bunny-
fantasy series. Oh, I love this
Thanks for meeting me
conversation.
down here, away from prying eyes.
This is the lobby.
Nobody comes down here.
There's some weird kid right over there.
So what? He's not gonna tell your husband anything. Come on, Sherry. You can't let that kid get to you.
Chet, it's over. We've been discovered.
But Sherry, we promised each other that this year we'd throw your husband a surprise party.
You're right. And he deserves it.
Yes, he does.
Especially considering how understanding he was about our affair.
Scanning access granted.
That is my favorite incidental conversation from this game. Yeah, I'm gonna stop fucking around and actually get around to doing stuff. I've gotta go see the psychedelic game. Psychedelic level. The one with Jack Black.
Access.
Oh, yeah.
As voiced by Elijah Wood currently. I really love the...
Yeah, this...
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say this game has an incredible voice cast.
It really does.
How would you
I love
feel about it?
that multiple streamers I watched play this game. Multiple streamers I watched play this game.
Can you hear me?
People in chat told them when they first met this character, like, that's Elijah Wood, and they were like, you're fucking lying to me.
And every flavor of its own. But all these colors are just one band in this sensual rainbow of rainbows. What is this room? And how can I taste it all at once?
Touches my heart to see you fucking around like most people playing a game. Yeah, I'm having nice conversations, so it's easy to fuck around.
Symphony is beautiful, but 100 all at once?
I've had multiple conversations with Alexander recently about how the way I play video games confuses and frightens him.
It's grinding its teeth. Everythingness. Oneness. Nothingness. 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 Is this cashmere? It's too delicious.
I should really go back in there. but I'm just a little scared.
The way I play video games being, I just play them. Like, I just go straight through.
Oh, you're very efficient about it.
I'm not even efficient. I'm just like, I don't really feel like exploring. I'm just...
Oh.
I've got something here.
I'm just like, I need to see where the story's going. I've got to get to the end.
Better.
Like, the first time I played Psychonauts 2, like, the day after it released, I beat it in 2 10-hour sittings where I just barreled through it. I was like, I'm getting to the ending. I'm doing the bare minimum I have to. I want to see the story.
I think that was me with Outlast 2.
And then...
And I have not touched Outlast 2 since. It was
If
good,
it-
I just didn't like it as much as the original.
Oh yeah. Like, if it's good enough, I'll replay it a bunch and explore a lot more later. But I'm getting to the ending. Oh yeah, panic attacks are here. You're compulsive...
Comes out of nowhere.
Ah. Fuck.
My response is triggering. I say light. Light!
I don't know how to beat it. It's just too
I almost
fast.
never like replaying stuff, so I draw it out as long as possible in the first go.
Please shut up!
Valid.
Totally fair. Nah, I'm just like,
This is good.
okay, cool, I'm here, I'm doing the thing. And then I take detours later. Surprisingly enough, I am also not a speedrunner. Like,
don't
I
like the
just
looks of
play the
this, but
game.
I guess they're a sign that he's remembering something.
Gotta get back into teaching myself to speedrun.
Yeah, it is an extremely... This environment's so cool. This whole level is so cool. I think you're gonna love it, Senna. Like,
Where are
this
we?
is not my favorite level, but it's up there.
Place.
The watery void land is nice.
I think I hear someone knocking.
I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything.
Come in.
It's the quiet place you go when you're having a panic attack.
Hey, I know you. You're Vision.
Yeah, and you're needed on stage. Come on, Psy King.
My dark place.
Psyche.
At some point somebody did like a little animation of the character that Jack Black is voicing here with his audio from Clone High. And it's so good.
It sounds incredible.
I'll have to find it. And now we're in overstimulation land.
It's a mood.
It is. And they're all the little guy whose brain you're in. Or whose body. Context for the mailman. Somebody stole his brain. They don't know why. He's not even psychic. He's just some guy who works there.
Nick's body is sending you all sorts of sensory input. Smells, tastes.
The brain that is
visual
currently in it
sounds,
has
tactile
been
feedback. You've just
totally
gotta deal with it.
sensorily deprived for about 20 years.
We know how to deal with a crowd, man.
Speak for yourself. I don't remember a thing. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be happy to have an audience again.
Oh yeah, Psychonauts lore is extremely fucked up.
Yep. He was found as a random brain in a jar. You can take people's brains out and put them in jars, or just carry them around, you know. You can make people sneeze them out. Etc.
New fear unlocked.
Oh, you just got so much louder.
Oh, that's really weird. Nothing changed.
I don't know. But, yeah,
First tag.
the guy who runs like, the science lab for the Psychonauts has also made it clear that he sneaks clauses into all of the, like, employment, including, you know, child volunteer contracts, that when you die, he gets to have your brain for studying purposes.
Rude.
Extremely rude.
Suitcase tag.
Am I still super loud? I have no idea what could possibly have happened.
No, it was just like for like 1 second, just when you said new fear unlocked, you got a lot louder.
That's so weird. Your body?
Oh yeah, random figments of people, including a guy standing at a wedding altar. I wonder why that would be. Anyway, I got half a mind.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm happy to have an audience again, but
I just wish we knew what to do with them.
What did he do?
He was climbing on his roof. I was giving him food. He was stuck on the fucking, like, little grate. Like, his, like, one toe was, like, kind of stretched out very far, and I was worried he was going to hurt himself trying to pull it free.
Will they be happy?
I had to, like, lift it up so he could, like, crawl out from under it.
Amazing.
It's a little douchebag.
My, Alexander just walked up to me, annoyed, holding a lizard. It's our lizard. At least it's not one of the random ones that gets into the house sometimes.
So give it to them.
Oh, wow, man, it's been so long, I don't even know where my violin is.
I'll find your violin.
Annoyed, holding
Just
a
tell me
lizard.
where you last used it.
I mean, that's how I was at our Halloween party.
Remember what it looked like?
Like, Ludo, I
If only you
vacuumed
could
the
see the
house,
world the way
and
I see it.
there had been like a smoke incident, and Ludo, I think, got overwhelmed, and he started rubbing his nose on his cage door till it, like, got rubbed raw. So, about 5 minutes before people were supposed to show up at our house, I was dressed as a dinosaur zookeeper, for the record.
Goopier?
He,
this kind of reminds me of our old stage setup.
like, so I had to, like, get him out and baby him, just, like,
What's that?
wrap him in a towel and hold him and bounce him around, because he likes when I do that.
Oh, that's right.
And so when people got there, and for most of the party, I was, like, just kind of cuddling him so he would go to sleep and not hurt himself anymore.
I was trying to put him where his food was. He licked my wrist because he was trying to indicate he wanted food. I put him on his food dish and he crawled off of it.
He's not... Do you think he's our dumbest animal?
Yes.
Bobo wins the award for dumbest animal we have, and I'm so happy for him. It's
Pretty.
a real contest sometimes.
Color is the bridge.
Oh yeah, the psychedelic guy who took a lot of hallucinogenics.
Man, those things are too fast.
Check this
There's
out.
like a garbage can down there.
It's the backstage, I guess, at our concert,
Whoa!
a music
When
festival.
you're alone as long as I was, time loses some of its meaning, and your perception of it becomes your reality. Want to give it a try?
I don't know if the episode's out. I don't think it is, but on to Infinity and Rewind, the little
Yeah.
The little
Your
Buzz
podcast.
Lightyear podcast we've been doing. One of the middle segments I did one day was just talking about like the crossover fix on ff.net that people had added. Let's see.
Oh, the good old days.
Yeah, I get it. Please let me add it. There you go. There we go. I still need that other power. Yes, don't tutorialize me.
To suit your needs.
Yes, I get
We
it.
should start an Armored Adventures podcast. I agree. I have to do a rewatch. But I agree.
I'm starting to
I don't
remember
want
that
to
there
use
might
the
be
thought
more.
tuner when I'm inside a mind. I'm surrounded by so many stray thoughts. It might explode.
I want to be able to get my flying back. Thank you. Okay. Levitation. That's what I wanted. Put you down here. Resource management. Don't need to light anything on fire for a little while, so do that. Okay. One of the segments I went on fanfiction.net and just went to look at the various crossover fics people had written for Buzz Lightyear.
Cool.
And you got some like classics, you know, you got some Sonic, you got some like Harry Potter or whatever. And 'cause, you know, the show came out in like 2000, 2001.
I've got eyes on the target.
One of the
And I've got eyes on me.
it's like labyrinth in here. There were some particularly interesting crossovers though, like Extreme Dinosaurs was one of them for some reason, and Parasite Eve.
Okay, I fuck with it. Not a crossover I would have come up with on my own, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's just like, sure, man. Do it. Make a podcast. I encourage it forever.
In our podcasting era.
Yes. There was a particular episode of Buzz Lightyear that I considered, like, seeing if you would want to be a guest on, but I had forgotten we were already going to have 2 guests on that episode. And I don't want to, like, that would put us at 4 hosts, and I really don't want to max it out beyond that.
Yeah, that would be a little hectic.
Yeah.
You don't know if you want to expose him to your unhealthy levels of power thirst. Well, you don't have to, like, actively thirst after Howard when he's on the play. I say this like we would actually get him on the podcast.
The episode I was considering inviting you on is one of the 3 banned episodes of the show. One was banned for, like, depictions of, like, for having, like, a very strong, like, drug use metaphor that it was actually, like, fairly positive about. Like, hey, you're not a bad person if you get addicted to drugs. It's a very difficult situation to be in. What? Why?
For a early 2000s late 90s cartoon, that's surprising.
Yeah, and that's why it got banned, because it didn't just say fuck you, don't do drugs. But the other 2 were banned for coming out in the time they did, 2000 to 2001, and like, basically just being explicitly about extreme, like, terrorism about, you know, using, say, a gun to try and assassinate the president or other politicians.
Yeah, I can see why, in that particular time period, that episode might be yoinked pretty quick.
Yeah, 2 of them. And they're with the same, like, set of villains who are explicitly terrorists. Like, they are never referred to as anything but basically, like, they're militants.
That is awesome, actually.
It's pretty wild. I love it.
Stay calm.
It's like you're assassinated.
My fight or flight response
Buzz Lightyear... Well, somebody pretending to be him nearly did. Like at a public event with a rifle. But it's a space rifle. Ow. Fuck. I need to get some healing items.
I can't breathe.
It's like you did January 6th.
Jesus.
And how does it feel to consistently be the funniest fucking person on the planet?
Good God.
It's all so beautiful. But it's too much. Too many colors.
Don't panic.
You said panic.
Like...
I think we all just got stun locked by that. It feels good, baby girl. That's right, baby girl. I think we all just got stun locked by Buzz Lightyear January 6th.
Good God.
Boba has discovered that Putin is slowly approaching on his fruit slushy in order to hunt it. Good for him. You hunt that slushy.
I can see where the thing is, game. Why did you do that? Now I just feel stupid.
I can't breathe.
There we go. Yeah,
Thank you.
we haven't gotten to their second episode in the series. It's quite late in the series, but it's the one where, you know, Buzz Lightyear gets framed for terrorism.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
It's directly followed by their third one, which I think is the most politically fascinating episode in the entire series, because it is a direct parody of the opening of the first Russian McDonald's.
Oh my god!
Right?
That is right up my alley. I am so excited to hear that one.
Yeah, it is fascinating.
It parodies the Gorbachev Pizza Hut ad.
Yeah. Yeah. The militant terrorist villains are basically, you know, they're basically, like, Soviet Russians. And to the point that the politician associated with them, that they hate, is a direct parody of Mikhail Gorbachev.
Absolutely incredible.
Is that the episode that is out, or is it, like, coming out soon, honey? Fuck. Not conspiracy, Inside Job. Yeah, that's the one with tiny Mikhail Gorbachev.
I gotta listen to that one. I'm behind.
Please, you're gonna have a time with it. Impaled by the void. Actually, grabbed and drowned by the void. I've just been ignoring all of Jack Black's banter. Yep.
Yeah, getting grabbed and drowned by the void is worse than getting impaled. So at least that's kind of over quickly.
I already feel horrible for saying that.
Oh, fuck. Remember, if you join our Patreon server, you can have early access to our podcast episodes when we release them. Yep.
Join the Mercury Melon Patreon. Do it now.
Do it. As you finish them. I literally, Thursday was my last day at a job I have been at for 2 years because I couldn't take it anymore. Shit sucked. I hit the bricks. So if you want to hit our little Ko-fi donos, or check out the Patreon, like, we got a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, done self-promoing.
I mean, where else would you do it? Except for on your stream. I think that's a perfectly valid place to self-promo.
Totally fair.
I would have a Patreon or something, but I am so sporadic at content creation.
Yeah, I'm very sporadic as well, but like,
Hashtag content creation.
Yeah. I don't actually like post anything on the Patreon. It's all in our little Discord server. You join the Patreon, you get access to the Discord server. We put stuff there.
Smart. Yeah. I'm like, oh, I write a lot. And then I realized, no, to everybody else who isn't me, I don't write at all because I write but never post or never progress beyond first draft. And I have a monster-sized Ace Attorney fic that in my brain I have finished, but it is not actually posted all the way.
You post things on the Patreon. I just need to send you stuff to post. Yeah, that's fair. I need to prep you some stuff to post on Patreon on my behalf. Because, like, I've got a big-ass novel and a bunch of other writing projects, but most importantly right now, the big-ass novel that I've been working on.
Yes.
That I just put out chapter 17 for. I'm just, like, sharing chapters with friends and, subscribers or whatever as I finish them. First draft stuff. And the document itself has cracked 300 pages now.
Hell yes.
But if you want to read about, a 90s supernatural fantasy crime drama about a about basically the world's dumbest vampire and his assistant who does not know that everybody wants him dead yet. You can check that out.
It's quite good.
Oh, thank you.
All right, it's a violin. That's what we wanted. Well, what are you waiting for?
How much, are you, like, fully caught up on Bloody Terrible, or?
I'm not fully caught up yet. No, I haven't read the most recent chapter you posted.
The homoerotic threatening
The
chapter.
werewolf who makes his own life worse by lying. Yeah, that's a mood.
Don't forget the super stress werewolf who makes his own. Yeah. Sorry, I keep reading messages that you read because I didn't realize that's what you were saying. That's what you were reading.
Oh, yeah, nah. I mean, you're gaming. I'm just keeping an eye on the chat.
Fair enough. I appreciate it.
I do my best.
Yay, part of the crowd is enjoying me. Boba is now standing at his actual food bowl. Yay! He found it. Now let's see if he remembers how to eat. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to feed my guys today too. Later. They don't mind.
Well, and it's better, but to handle a crowd that size, we need the whole band, man. We need Tasty, Sniffles, Dr. Touch.
And Audie.
Yeah, Audio. You'll remember him, man.
Where are they all
This
now?
game loves puns.
Oh, they wandered off when the audience left. Could be anywhere.
Dr. Touch is
Festival
such
covers
a
so
name.
many acres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they used to call me in prison.
Didn't we used to have a band van?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's the Feelmobile. Okay, so should I go see Audio and Dr. Should I go see Audio and Dr. Touch or Tasty and Sniffles?
Go see Audio and Dr. Touch.
You got it.
Is that why I was in prison? No. The real reason would blow your mind.
Well, this is the campground. Dr. Touch and Audie used to like to come here.
They like to get high out here.
So, you're saying they're up there?
Yep. The view up there is amazing.
I did not go to prison for medical malpractice, no.
Are we sure?
Well, that would require that I got caught.
Fair enough.
It's all so beautiful.
What's the statute of limitations on medical malpractice? I need to know for your sake and also for important writing research, because there's also a doctor who does medical malpractice. Except he's not a doctor, so it doesn't count as medical malpractice if you don't have a license, right?
Yeah. Well, in California, it's 3 years.
Oh. Well, has it been... Fuck. Has it been 3 years?
Well, it's 1 year from the date that the petitioner knew or should have known about the injury in order to file a medical malpractice lawsuit, or 3 years since the date of injury.
Ah. Depends on if the patient and all their loved ones are dead yet. Well, that can be solved easily. I am very glad that I get to write 2 Gus chapters back to back for the sake of...
Love Gus.
I also love him. I need people to just go, I wonder what's wrong with him, and then I can tell them, because he is a little bit of a Dr. Lovato knockoff. At least that's how he started.
Honestly, if you can't take a canon character and then make them into an OC, then what can you do? You just pick them up. It's like it's free real estate. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, we don't. See? There you go.
Medical malpractice has many solutions. It does.
It's called an homage.
Here comes the blame train.
For someone who's all ears, you really don't know how to listen.
For someone who's all fingers, you've really lost your grip
taste
on reality.
Gotcha.
Are you full of wax or something?
Look, I don't want to fight.
Me either.
Let's just be quiet.
Fine with me.
Me too.
Yeah, the fun thing with Bloody Terrible is that a lot of it is an homage. That if you don't know what I'm doing, I don't think anybody... If you don't know me personally, I feel like you wouldn't be able to tell. I like to think anyway.
That's very valid. A lot of my stuff is things that make me laugh and nobody else.
Didn't you guys see
Hey, I
the
love your
huge
stuff.
crowd down there? People are screaming for the Feast of the Senses.
That's what I've been telling this one. But the problem with him is that he just won't listen.
Without psyching, there is no feast. There's nothing.
But Psy-King is back.
What?
He's down by the van.
Boba has abandoned his food and is creeping behind a stick to watch the stream now.
But
Well, at
we're
least
not
he likes
ready.
TV.
We haven't practiced. Dr. Touch, where are our instruments?
I thought you had them.
I appreciate that a lot of reptiles I've owned really love watching TV. Pretzel doesn't give a shit, but the lizards, they love TV.
Apparently crickets enjoy it too.
The crowd's
Huh.
getting angry.
Hey, that kind of pressure is not helping.
Yes, that makes us just want to stay up here. Where it's safe.
Maybe you could perform without your instruments?
What could we possibly perform without our instruments?
Magic? I do know a little sleight of hand, you know. Please.
Yep, this game loves puns.
I bet I can find one.
Sounds good to me. Let me give you a hand.
Attention everyone. Do not play this game while on shrooms.
Yeah, I was literally about to say, I wish I had taken an edible.
Okay, 2 instruments coming
I feel like that would be a bad choice.
Hey, I love what they've done with the place.
The first time, I do have one, but it's also late.
If I know Audie, this is gonna sound awesome.
It's not too late, though.
Oh, and Dr. Touch is good too.
Fuck. Maybe in a little while.
Very clever slowing that down. I was about to suggest it.
God damn it. Okay. The first time I played this game,
Very clever slowing that down. I was about to suggest it.
The first time I played this game, like the first night when I was on my 10-hour bender, it was when I still lived in Tennessee, and my roommate had his terrible best friend over, and it was like 2 in the morning. I was in the middle of the Compton's cook-off level, and yeah, I was in the middle of the Compton's cook-off level. I was sober, but I had been playing the game for 10 hours, so I couldn't see straight anymore. I was like, okay, I gotta go to bed or something. But my roommate's, like I said, terrible friend just walked in, and he was like clearly baked out of his gourd, and he's like, I can't tell what's going on in this game, because, you know, there were anthropomorphic eggs and strawberries running around and screaming and stuff. And I was like, dude, I don't either at this point.
Oh, it's the sensors. Get them.
Yeah.
And I forget what those flying dudes are.
They're regrets. They weigh you down.
Ah.
You want me to take care of these guys?
I should have told him it was a perfectly normal, realistic game to mess with him. He deserved it.
It's like, bro, I'm playing Call of Duty. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah. I just remember the time my old roommate did, like, ketamine for his birthday.
Hey, I love what they've done with the place.
And he just walked out and was like, he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go, you know, have fun taking ketamine or whatever. I was like, okay, you do that. I was just sitting at the kitchen table, you know, fiddling around on my computer. And he just walked out of the bedroom, and he said, I was like, hey buddy, you okay? And he looked at me, and he said really quietly, he was like, I feel like a dead spider.
Oh no, man was in a K-hole.
I said, do you need a hug? And he was like, yeah.
So beautiful.
Ketamine Birthday is a great band name. Ah. Oh, thank God.
Cool. The
I love
artbook has notes from the psychologist they consulted when designing the enemies and what they represent. I love that.
Yeah, it's really cool. Fun fact, there's another enemy called a doubt. It slows you down. And they actually late in production switched doubts and regrets like names. So it's not doubts that weigh you down and regrets that slow you down. It is the opposite.
It is doubt that slows you down and regrets it. Yeah, I think that that's a better. I think that that's a good switch.
Yeah. I couldn't play like hack and slash games because I just like panic and start hitting buttons.
That's why I can't play fighting games.
Oh, yeah.
I just button mash until it's over.
Actually, I probably could play hack and slash games because that does seem to be the general premise of just hit button, hit right button, but hit a lot of buttons.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh yeah, there's more of them.
Phase 2 boss fight, let's go!
Yep. Oh yeah, they changed it. There's a couple of things that I don't like that they changed in this game. And the fact that you can't, like, hit things from the... Like, they kind of really nerfed the whole, levitation power. And I don't hate it. Like, I understand why they did it. But, I don't like that you can't, like, hit things from on top of the levitation ball anymore. But it makes it too easy for you to, like, dodge.
Yeah.
I do like that they got rid of ammunition. Like, it just automatically refills after a few seconds. And you don't have to collect them.
Ammo in this game would be kind of a weird choice, as well as an obnoxious rate limiting factor in this kind of scenario.
It is, extremely...
Yes, I did hear that they nerfed the trap weapons in the New Horizon game. I'm sorry, you can't do that trap chain that you used to do.
Yeah. Psychonauts 1 is extremely annoying in the, El Odio boss fight that you have... Like, they took away the confusion power entirely, and I understand that, but, like, the fact that they took it away and, like, is fine. But in the original, it is also a you have to collect ammo for it, and it makes the boss fight where it is required extremely annoying.
Oh, yeah.
My fight or flight response is triggering. I say flight. Get out of here.
Animal Crossing New Horizons Pitfall Seeds. I didn't think they were nerfed.
Oh no.
No, like Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh.
Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
I started playing Horizon Zero
Oh,
Dawn.
you're making a joke. I'm sorry,
Oh.
I need to go get something to drink.
No worries.
Because I am not caffeinated enough. Give me 1 second.
No rush.
The question isn't what you know, but what you feel.
I'll just die. You being a silly little fella. How's everybody's night going? I hope y'all are having fun. Taking care. You watched the new Captain America this morning. It was fun. Oh yeah, I forgot they were still making Marvel movies. I'm glad it was fun. Aww.
Let's face facts, guys. It's not going to work.
Imagine you use your last self from falling off that platform right before reaching the instruments and have to do the fight again. No! Nightmare scenario. Okay. Back to the Feel-mobile.
Let's go somewhere else.
Oh, talk to the guys. Oops. I'll just get back off backstage. There's a figment I missed. Wow, I've already got 156 out of 263.
It's not. It's not.
Okay, he's just staring at him.
It's
They have different dialogue if you get these guys first instead of the other
worried
ones,
that
I
the
think.
name
Oh.
Dr. Touch sounds a little creepy?
Oh, they're
Do you
aware.
think I should switch back to Organ Master?
Oh.
Finger dude.
No.
Flesh friend?
Stop.
Which one of those is your favorite?
You know, I build all my own instruments.
Are you worried that the name Dr. Touch sounds a little creepy?
Do you think I should switch back to
No.
Finger dude?
No.
Flesh friend?
Stop. I should probably get back in the field. Dr. Touch sounds an awful lot like
Flesh friend.
And Vision sounds like Ford. But there was never anything in True Psychic Tales about them being in a band together. Tell me.
I'm just not ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I am personally a fan of Organ Master, but you know my proclivities.
Let's go somewhere else.
Everybody, back in the van.
Where are we going?
Whoops.
These are the concession stands.
To the food
if they got
trucks.
hungry, they'll be here. Good idea. Let's look here.
See, what's some other fucked up fun facts about the first game that we can share, honey?
Sense flavors.
And lines, man. So many long lines.
I'll go find Tasty and Sniffles.
I miss the quiet.
Alright. What yellow submarine bullshit did I miss?
You missed the alternative names for Dr. Touch, that include Organ Master, Finger Dude, and Flesh Friend.
Tag yourself. I'm Flesh Friend.
I picked Organ Master.
Mix. They sound hungry.
Every friend group has one: Organ Master, Finger Dude, Flesh Friend, and Dr. Touch. Dr. Digital.
was right there.
Clearly you need to call the guy who made this game and tell him that.
Some emotional baggage here.
Dr. Digital is like the Pete Best of the group. He is the original drummer who was forgotten.
Truly. They picked the creepy one on purpose. I don't know, man. I think all of them are
Dr.
creepy.
Touch. I mean, Mayhem. Anu is unethical. Yes, correct.
He is.
I feel bad about cutting in line, but I'm on a mission.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Oh, it didn't throw me into the crowd. That's nice. All of these people are in line for the concessions. If you fall into the crowd, they will kill you. They will eat you.
I was gonna say, will they eat you?
Probably.
I think if I fell into that hungry crowd, they would eat me.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
I forgot.
Thank you, Raz.
I forgot there was direct dialogue about it. Man, I remember the one time I worked like an event in my food truck. It was nice. It got like partially rained out, so there was not very many people there, but it was fun.
Excuse me?
Hang on, kid.
We're trying to decide what to order.
Yeah. There was a
After the show, Vision and Psychic are waiting by the van.
there was a another food truck there that did
Let's get
like
our
shaved ice, and they traded me free shaved ice for 2 free hot dogs.
Oh, nice.
I got interviewed by the news that day. Never saw if it aired. In the first game, you kill a freedom fighter by talking and then destroying the puppy orphanage. Yeah. I love shaved ice.
Do they have corn dogs? If so, that's what you should get.
Kid, the psyching is back.
That's such a
This is no
circus
time for
food.
eating.
Corn dogs are
I
good.
believe I just said that.
If they didn't have hot dogs in the middle, if they had like a brat or some other sausage. I would like that. I like a breakfast corn dog.
Why don't you just buy new instruments?
Oh,
My
like those
instrument is
Jimmy
like a
Dean
part of
pancake
me.
and sausage
Yes, mine too.
on a stick.
But part of me, I set down something.
I've never had the Jimmy Dean ones, but yes. I like deep fried pancakes. I like sausage. There you go. Not a fan of corn dogs, totally fair. I just don't like hot dogs. I'd be willing to give a Korean corn dog a try though, just for like the cheese and the potatoes and shit.
You're not the biggest fan of cornbread. Divorce?
Oh, tasty.
I'm picky about cornbread.
Well,
Pancake batter covered French fries. Oh, I want to go to there.
Oh yeah, this.
Oh, I was gonna say vor, but this is worse somehow.
You're getting snorted like cocaine
Yeah.
in front of a food truck in the 70s.
Before they make up their minds.
Cornbread is one of those things like cookies where I'll pretty much only eat it fresh made from an oven that's in my line of sight.
Fair.
Totally fair.
I'm a slut for cornbread.
I don't like, I realized when I was younger, I was not a fan of, like, sweet cornbread. I liked it, you know, nice and savory. And I liked it how my mom made it, where she would, like, fry it on a griddle in butter. She would make it from scratch, fry it on a griddle in butter, and we'd eat it almost exclusively with, macaroni and tomato soup, which was, it's literally just macaroni, like cooked and then put into like hot home canned tomato juice with like salt and pepper and maybe cooked ground beef if we were feeling it. And then you
That
just
sounds like incredible comfort food.
it's incredible comfort food, especially because my family cans tomato juice with salt instead of sugar, so it's not sweet.
Ooh.
Don't like sweet tomato juice. Not quite homemade SpaghettiOs, because it was not like it was very much like soup.
Lesbian floor. Sorry.
I hate sweet tomato sauce. And this wasn't even tomato sauce, it was just the juice.
Oh, this is upsetting. The noises.
Yeah. It is, huh?
Oh god. Double fine. Why?
I don't like that line of dialogue. I forgot about that line of dialogue about how the tongue is a very sensitive and capable organ.
Like, you know, it's true, but you didn't need to say it.
You didn't need to tell us.
I've forgotten how many flavors there are.
This guy's getting the experience of... Fuck. He's gay, it's okay. This guy is re-experiencing sensory input. He can be weird about it if he wants. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, understandable.
So
Getting
close.
the experience so fun. Soon. That is not one of the senses we helped them regain. Thank God.
Yeah, we are 10. Okay, I'm just not gonna do that. I am trying to beat this game, not fuck around for 6 hours.
It's one of those double-decker buses.
Well, I did that wrong. Yeah, but, I did start, like, growing fond of sweet cornbread. His husband's gonna show up sooner or later and he can experience all the fuck he wants then. Not until he gets his body back. He's still a disembodied brain in somebody else's body. I didn't realize that the sensors are meditating until you come over here and bother them. Huh.
To be honest, this is more tongue than I would prefer.
Yeah, me too.
Where I can taste this thing.
Me too, Jack Black, me too.
My instincts are telling me not to hold this thing too long.
Yeah, it's a psychoactive gumdrop, or jawbreaker, gumball. That's it. That's the word. I got fond of sweet cornbread when I was working at the Haunted Moonshine Barbecue Prison, which,
Incredible series of words.
yep, I refuse to say it to describe it any other way.
You taste like shoes.
Yes. Brushy Mountain
I
State...
can't believe you haven't heard about this before.
I'm shocked you haven't heard about this. Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary is a, what is like 100-year-old prison, like, nestled in, like, the East Tennessee mountains. And it, 2 panic attacks at once. This guy's really multitasking.
That's efficiency.
Wouldn't it be more efficient to have 1 panic attack twice as long? I guess it depends on what you're doing. Let's get some health. It's a couple hours at a Gallenberg.
My fight or flight response is triggering. I say fight.
But I worked there not long after it reopened as a tourist destination, because it closed, like, for good after 100 years of operation in, I'm gonna die. Come on, let me get some health. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, I died anyway. People just let him stay in their houses. But, sorry, I keep getting distracted in the middle of stories. It closed in 2012 for good. It reopened as a tourist destination in, like, 2018. And for a summer in college, I worked there as a cook in the restaurant attached to the, prison proper where they give tours. They give ghost tours. They will tell you how haunted it was. My manager was convinced that it genuinely was haunted and that the ghosts liked her better than they liked the other owner, because she was like the half owner. Did that thing's head just start flying?
Yeah, probably.
You know what? Sure. Fuck. Oh no, I fucked up real bad. Okay. Oh, at least I got full health. But they also brewed moonshine there, and gave ghost tours, and made barbecue, and I worked in the barbecue section. So, Haunted Moonshine Barbecue Prison.
That's so freaking cool.
It was really cool. Their smoker, like, okay, they were breaking all sorts of health code stuff. I don't know if they still are, but they were then. Like, they would just let a dog into the kitchen from outside to feed it cheese. But, oh god, there's... The one, like, really famous criminal there was famous for being the guy who assassinated Martin Luther King Jr.
My brain says John Hinckley, and I know that is incorrect because that's the guy who tried to assassinate Reagan.
No. Unfortunately, it being East Tennessee in the, you know...
You mean the United States government? Okay,
yeah.
fine.
Okay, so the guy they pinned it on, whatever. Unfortunately, it being East Tennessee in the 60s, so the deep conservative South, people were not exactly normal about it. Anyway. Nope. I'm gonna just try and focus on one of these fuckers at a time.
My heart is racing. I have a heart. I feel like I'm about to go on stage.
kicking my ass. This time.
These guys should not be allowed to stop mock you like they do.
Yeah. I've not had this problem, like, as much before. I feel like the slowing, like, the time dilation power is not working as much as it should. Like, they're just breaking out of it almost instantly. Remember,
Yeah,
you can
that's-
turn on no damage and turn it back on after. Yeah, but I'm stubborn.
What's that smell? Oh God, it's my own sweat.
Okay, I don't need to watch the cutscene again, thank you. I got guys to kill.
What's the Kingdom Hearts meme about the cutscene that you gotta watch a million times?
I don't know.
Because you keep dying.
The only...
It's not, get up off the Hydra's back, because that's dialogue within the battle.
We've been watching the Snapcube, like, Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts 2, so now I'm learning more about Kingdom Hearts than I have, basically, since a boy that I was friends with / had a crush on in elementary school who was obsessed with it, like, made me read the manga for Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, Matt and I were talking about it this morning. I do not remember the context, but...
Why are they... Okay, fuck this.
The Kingdom Hearts is fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, fuck this. I don't know what I'm doing wrong or what I could be doing better. So... No damage. I'm cheating.
You know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
It's not cheating if the developers put it in.
Yeah. I've beaten this game legitimately plenty of times. Or like, you know...
Have you been putting any points into your powers? That I don't know. That I can't answer.
Oh. I probably haven't. But I also just got this power, so I don't think I can level it up yet.
I feel like I'm about to go on stage. My heart is racing. I have a heart.
I like when games have...
How did I get lit on fire?
Like, narrative mode.
Yeah. I am now laying down and on fire.
I mean, me too, but not in game.
My heart is racing. I have a heart. My fight or flight
I think this is the only enemy that can stun lock you, too.
I mean, I love the design.
Yeah, they're awesome. This just sucks right now, though.
Yeah, and it's two of them ganging up on you, so you can just end up in an infinite stun lock if you get unlucky.
Yeah, and you have to use a specific power to, you know, even be able to damage them. They have so much health. How are things getting set on fire? Okay, it's the little launcher thing.
Oh.
They also teleport.
Racing. I have a heart. I feel like I'm about to go on stage.
Like one of them's... Okay, there we go. Might be why your side blasts and other stuff are weaker than they should be too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in and do that.
Which, if I'm being honest, I've never heard any complaints about.
Barbecue prison. My... Okay. Psyblast. How much? Oh yeah, I had so many intern credits available.
I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I think
Barbecue
I'm
Prison
basically
is indeed where I found my
time,
cat.
space, and dimension now. I feel like I'm finally getting
When I was in
mental
prison, I was in
connections.
barbecue prison for barbecue crimes.
What did you do? What did you barbecue?
It's a secret.
You can't be charged for the same crime twice. Double jeopardy. This is a safe space. I'll only be impressed if the answer is something more heinous than, like, you know, people. That's so blasé. It's so overdone, you know?
It was a bald eagle. Mostly I was in prison because I violated the Endangered Species.
Ah, and the Migratory Bird Act.
Whatever one it-
Anyway. The,
You're cute unicorn kids for the Migratory Bird Act. Oh, this level design is so unsettling.
Sure is. Thank you, Tongue.
Double-decker fish buzz.
Yeah.
That certainly took a long time. Come on, our fans are waiting.
I had fully lost track of where I was. Oh yeah, I can turn off the no damage now. Where is that?
How
view?
did they make that tongue sound? Did they just like throw jello at a wall?
They may have. The world of Foley is a fascinating one.
It very much is. I always enjoy thinking about Foley.
I love some good Foley.
And not just Axel Foley.
Yeah. I was,
Beverly Hills Cop is a kid
Can't breathe
movie.
without smelling. That's part of life.
Oh yeah, now we got the nose hair one.
Scary as a Saint Bernard turned
No
inside
more tongues at
Oh,
least.
listen, come on!
You know that without smelling, most flavors fall flat. That's a known fact.
Yep, smell is 90% of taste.
Cereal really
Squeeze a
smells.
wet sponge really fast and I think it makes that wet sound. Well, I know what I'm doing next time I use a sponge.
Think you like that a little too much, if you ask
Making some Foley.
It's full of milk thrown at the wall. No! I was thinking about that the other day and I do not remember the context. I'm so mad.
It was like the plush that the person would like
Yes.
put, like, fill with milk and then,
And then suck it out and then throw it at the wall.
yeah.
Yeah. Throw it against the wall like a wet paper towel. I think I did use that reference during the course of the conversation about the adjacent to the Webkins milk plushie.
The
Wait,
what?
have you not seen the infamous Webkins milk plushie post, Senna? Hold on.
Okay, we gotta get the Webkins milk plushie.
That milk plushie! Alright.
Suckling the milk plushie.
Oh, by user Friendle Babin. So that's even more,
Amazing.
linked to the lore.
Not, I think, not to kink shame, but oh my god, I think this was somebody's, like, childhood hobby.
Yeah.
What are these made of?
I know I don't have to double jump every time, but I like doing the flips.
Okay, I'm gonna try and read this without laughing.
Okay,
Give me a second.
dead serious.
Okay, so there's a picture of like a ginger cat Webkins with, like, you know, white face and belly and stuff. And the username being Frindle_Babin, which is just so funny to me because thank you, Baby Bullet. Alright. I used to have this wet kitten that I used to pour milk on and suck the milk back out of it, and it was sopping wet all the time. Loudly crying face emoji. I used to slam it against walls and it would make a loud thud. My brother saw me suck milk out of it once and I got sad when he made fun of me, and I didn't pour milk on it for a week, and it got rock hard and smelly and my mom had to throw it away. It was so fucking heavy. I brought it to school one time and my backpack was soaked and I made my friends hold him and they were upset.
Weird kid.
Oh yeah, that's why. Because Toby Fox was making a reference to it with the Spamton talking plush, and on Fangamer, and yeah, so there's a conversation in the server I was in, and it's so cursed. Oh God! Thanks for putting it in the server.
You should put it in ours too, honey, just to let people know what kind of conversations they're missing.
Oh my God.
Limbo Lane made a reference to it recently with the Inspecta plush they're making. I missed this. I want to see Sopping Wet Inspecta.
Okay, yes, that was why, because the person in that server really likes Great God Grove. So they brought that up, and then somebody else brought the Spamton up, and then I brought up the original.
Amazing. I should finish my weird flirty Inspecta fan art.
Go for it, man.
I didn't, like, literally, when they first announced that game, we were seeing trailers and everything, and throughout 90% of the game, I was like, okay, like, I guess he's kind of funny and cute, like, I don't really get the crushes. Oh yeah, I shouldn't talk over Jack Black singing.
Yeah. Oh, there he is!
His name is Voltaire. He is gay. It really is a bop.
It's quite good.
They fill the holes I've had, unlocking all my memories, which I never.
Wanna bet, Helmut?
This only slightly overshadows the bop from Rhombus of Ruin. But I do listen to that one more often.
Oh no, not again. I know her from Lobato's nightmare.
I know her from my nightmare.
The dog is snoring.
Don't worry, all your friends are here.
Friends? Oh, do you mean these friends? The ones who abandoned him in the ice for 20 years.
Don't listen to her.
Dear universe, please, shut up!
Yes, the dog in real life is snoring. Okay, she woke up and she's looking at me now. It's Pretzel!
That's better.
I moved my whole office setup to the living room, and it's very cute in that I can watch her sleep and snore, but if she sees a dog outside, she will start barking. which I didn't anticipate for when I was streaming, but now I know that's a problem.
You don't mind.
I will give her pets for you. For some reason, I'm really, really stupid, and when I first played this game, like this section, I could not figure out what was going on. I legitimately had to look up what to do. The game had been out for 24 hours. Because I forgot I had a power that slowed things down.
What's going on here?
This was my stupid plan to defeat Maligula.
Oh yeah, I can do this too, because it's just stupid.
You were going to act her to death?
I did a monologue about Lucy's life and what she meant to us, to try and bring her back. I was useless that day.
You think you were useless that day? I tried to stop her with a motivational speech.
Actually, Fulbert, you distracted her long enough that I was able to recruit some local animals to help. Which also didn't work.
We all brought what we had to the battle. The main thing was, your beautiful performance did bring out the old Lucy. Just for a bit.
It reminded us that she was in there.
So, Maligula used to be your friend? And her name was Lucy? Was she the 7th member of the Psychic Six? Lucretia Mux? But she went mad somehow and then you all had to go fight your friend?
I liked not remembering stuff.
Yeah.
You guys! I'm right here! Where are you going? Why did you all abandon me for 1,000 years?
20.
Maybe in your world? Did they even look for me? Did they all forget I existed?
We did look for you, Fulbert.
But my stupid hyper-high glaciator there, which we brought to freeze Maligula, well,
It worked as designed, Otto. But you were so deep in that frozen lake, we couldn't find you.
no matter how much we'd done.
I know you're just speculating here, Helmet. But I think you're probably right.
But I sent you my brain, Ford. Didn't you find it?
I don't know.
Ford must have brought your brain back because I found it in Otto's lab. But he must have lost
do like that they,
his mind
you know,
was shattered in the battle.
acknowledge, like, yeah, this person does not actually know what went on. Neither did the
It was a
constructs
little
he had
crack
with
to
the people
begin
who were
with.
actually there.
Yeah.
If my body's been in hyper-ice all this time, I'll bet I look amazing.
On the bright side.
Yeah, exactly.
This is where that monster drowned my Bobby.
Cheese and crackers. In just an hour and 5 we met our goal. You guys are awesome, but don't stop now if you want one of these freaks at all. Pledge on his life picture now, dousing Inspector in milk and smacking him against a wall with a loud thud. In the middle of a dramatic scene.
The microphone is right here. Right here. So you want it like
So I'm not
right?
dead.
So your
I'm
it
out
sounds
there
better.
somewhere waiting for you to come back.
Thank
to
you.
me.
My audio engineer.
Right
It's
now.
like on this side.
Yeah.
Better hurry.
We'll figure out
You
how
know
to
how I
shape it,
get.
so.
You know how I get.
Memories, my boy. Just a show we put on inside our heads. Sometimes the first draft of the script stinks.
Thanks for helping me with the rewrites. Now let's go give the people what they want.
when I did first play this, I was very worried that it was going to, I don't know, not... Like, it's very obvious that they're gay, but I was not sure they were going to confirm it. And then they went out of their way to have an entire wedding scene, and I love that for them.
Hell yeah.
It is my favorite level in the game, and it's so
She might
sweet.
just need someone to listen to her.
Save your sympathy for your strawberries, Donato.
Oh yeah. Anyway, Haunted Barbecue Prison, every meal came with something called a corn cake. They were also griddled cornbread things. They were super good, and I memorized the recipe and stole it for my own purposes. Because I don't work anywhere without stealing. I don't work at any restaurant without stealing some of the recipes. It's no subtext. It's an explicit wedding scene. You cannot skip the cutscene for it. You can't skip the cutscene, and you cannot speed run through it. It forces you to slow down and walk. You can't even run through it.
And I'm gonna keep it safe back at HQ and come back for the rest of it. After I figure out what to do with Lucy.
Okay, I know you
Wouldn't download a cornbread. I would download a cornbread. I would download several salsa recipes, a couple of taco recipes. Some of the best sandwiches you've ever eaten. Yeah. I also downloaded several Instagram recipes so I could delete Instagram. I went through all of my likes on Instagram and because the only reason I was using it was for recipes. Downloaded all of the recipes and then deleted or...
Who am I again?
Nick John Smith.
I don't think I finished deleting it yet, but I deleted the art one.
Helmut Fulbear, deceased.
About time they sent me an assistant.
Ford's gonna be so excited when he figures out who you really are, Agent Fulbear. Everybody is.
Kid, I owed you one, and now we're square. But I'm not ready to face Cruller. Not until I talk to Bob.
But...
Lots of baggage to unpack. You wouldn't understand. But please, tell no one of my return.
But...
I'll see you at curtain call.
Oh, somebody shut that door before the wind blows all my letters away.
I appreciate that Helmut's brain is in Nick John Smith's body, still uses Elijah Wood as the voice actor. Yes, it's very good.
I love when voice actors have to imitate other voice actors.
Yeah.
Like in body swap episodes. I think we need more of that.
It's really
and
good.
Like in live action where they have to imitate mannerisms and so on.
Yeah. Okay.
Thinking about the body swap episode of Strange New Worlds.
Oh yeah?
It was pretty good. Yeah.
Nice. Get around a little faster. It's also funny because it means Jack Black's voice is only heard in that level in post-game. Yeah.
Kind of like a one-scene wonder.
Also Bob's level. True.
I keep all my gray hidden under the helmet.
Good tip.
I love how so many characters in this game are just crusty old people.
Disinfectant spray is lethal.
Yes, the other Bop in this game.
That's one rank up for me. One new home for you, Side Challenge Marker.
The boy band song.
Hey, Coach.
Oh, now I'm thinking about the whole boy band thing that's going on in Warframe right now. Warframe is incredible.
What is going on in Warframe with boy bands?
So there's this whole thing about going back in time to 1999, and it turns out there's this boy band that is actually, like, aliens that are using their music to control people.
Still gonna make that thing?
I think. I don't know. I haven't played that part yet, but yes. There's also a dating sim in Warframe now. Warframe is every game.
I did for a
Warframe
second.
is just every genre.
Amazing. I did for a second have Warframe and War Thunder mixed up.
Oh my god.
So I was like, okay, have they leaked the special boy band files?
Yes. Reset the clock, boys.
Yeah,
What is Warframe about?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
a
curious.
Really good question. I have played a decent amount of Warframe, and
Hey, don't you have an intern to take care of?
there's not a whole lot I can say about it without spoiling a lot of the lore. But I'm just gonna say child soldiers and leave it at that.
Okay, so like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Do you promise this
Kinda.
isn't a plan to take over the world?
Oh yeah, this is the guy that
Protection,
go ahead.
Like 3 days old.
No, pretty much that's it. And murder robots. Except they're not really robots. It's like this whole thing, dude. Crazy.
We love some child soldiers.
What?
Warframe, as far as you know, Warframe's about funny flesh robots. Yeah, basically. But they have done so much with it.
Oh yeah, this is the guy who caused the meat circus and was stealing a bunch of kids' brains.
I think she has some issues with animals.
What? She's a bull. Bulls love animals.
He's
I wouldn't eat those pancakes she's making.
he's a failed military man. Stolen Glory, the dude.
Nice.
The first like memory vault you get to open in the first game is like his false memories of being tall, or his constructed memories of being tall and being a war hero in the Marines, Navy, Air Force, and Army. And
I'll leave you to your plans.
when you find out the actual answer for what his deal was he was too short for any of those. He was never allowed to be in the military.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. So it goes. Oh, I can go visit my Blobo. They won't let you go into the ball return. He loves All Paul. He is the boy band fan.
Take some practice shots before the rest of the senior league gets here. Bucket.
That's not how bowling works. You get 2 throws.
Hey, 3 strikes in a row. That's a turkey.
He's old. He can't count. It's fine.
I mean, I can't count, and I'm not that old.
Oh,
Fair enough.
strike.
I also don't pitch the ball like a baseball, to be fair. Only because they won't let me.
Got a cute little baby split there.
A cute little baby. I long to get macerated by strange machinery. That's what I wanted.
We never seem to play with them.
Who doesn't want to get macerated by strange machinery? Like that, you know, one kid that, you know, was that Chick-fil-A was breaking labor laws for.
I've got it in my
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the kid who got sucked into the deboner.
What's up, little guy?
Where's my guy? Gotta go see my guy. I don't know all the details, but I know that Chick-fil-A in particular has been caught breaking child labor laws, including having kids as young as like 12 or something working on the killing floor in their factories.
Let me try.
And part of the reason people found out is because some kid got sucked into a deboning machine. That is literally all I know.
Nothing.
Fucking terrifying. Thank you.
There's a mess in there.
They're flirting.
Need any help, Sasha?
Yes, from him.
Me?
Help me find the answers I need.
Oh, so this is all my fault.
Have any suspicions?
No, that's the frustrating thing. How could anyone in the Psychonauts do this? And how could they keep it a secret?
Maybe he just hatched this scheme on his own?
He has no motivation.
Oh, hello, Dad.
Someone hired him, and, given his access to Truman, someone on the inside.
So about Maligula.
She's dead, Rasputin. Lord Cruller made sure of that. Nothing for you to worry about.
At least we made it out of the rhombus and ruin.
Performed well in the field, Rasputin. I'll make sure Agent Forsyth finds out all about it in my report. Just as soon as I'm done here.
Why do you think he won't cooperate? He seemed to have such a big change of heart back in the longest.
Someone has conditioned him, hypnotically, to be unable to tell us, even if he wanted to. But who?
Sometimes I still think about the canon heights of characters in Psychonauts and how stupid they are.
I don't think you'll find
It fits
anything
perfectly with the cartoony-ish art style.
It really does. Instead of being like...
I'll let you get back to the interrogation. Sorry I can't help.
You've done a lot, Rasputin. Thank you.
Like... What was I saying? Oh, yeah. No, I totally spaced.
Like no one will ever know.
Yeah. They don't even try and do just like, yes, it's a perspective thing. Like, they have normal heights. They're like, no, everybody in this world's all fucked up. This guy's 9 feet tall. He's 7 feet tall. Raz is 4'10", like a normal child.
Sounds like it's quitting time.
Why can't I comment on demo mode? That's why the lights are like this. I love how I took this man and made him a blue elf for my Psychonauts ripoff story. Yes.
Come on, Nine.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't blame
I like that he has a Tiffany lamp.
You might detect a slight burning odor. Nothing to
Why is
worry
there a
about.
shoe up there, Sasha? Oh yeah, your dad made shoes. There's one over there too. For some reason, I just totally forgot about the fact that his family were shoemakers, and was just like, oh yeah, why does he just have a shoe on top of his computer monitor? Yeah, the Tiffany lamp importance is, sorry, I keep getting distracted. I've got ADHD. That's my excuse. I'm going to use it as an excuse for everything. The Tiffany lamps for Sasha is in his memories. Okay, so when you're introduced to him, he's a camp counselor. He is teaching you, like, marksmanship. He hates Tiffany lamps. He uses them for target practice in his own mind. You destroy them all, he calls it like a win for good taste. He thinks they're very tacky. When you actually look at his childhood memories, like his first memory vault, the flashback is, as an infant, just his first memories remembering his mom and how she took care of him, and the fact that she died with a Tiffany lamp on her side table in full view of him. So he just fully associates them with trauma. How it works out, I think. There's also a non-canon document that was planned to be canon and got leaked at some point. Like, it was just a lot of character lore that, you can take or leave, that says that he also, after running away from home at the age of 14 or whatever, because he looked into his dad's mind for memories of his mother and saw her naked, part of his memories were that he worked in a knockoff Tiffany lamp factory. Everybody in this series has normal stuff going on. Bowling level.
Bowling level.
Sorry, I go off on my lore rambles. It will happen again.
Whoa! Okay, I gotta remember where I parked that thing.
Wait, no, my eyes were closed.
Ford? Wow. Ford and Lucretia dated? The couple that came here on the date, Ford and Lucy?
Yeah, they were just here a second ago. Cute couple.
Any idea where they went?
They went bowling.
I feel like seeing your mom naked should be a lot less traumatic than seeing her die. You see, but he is a repressed little German boy. Read his dad's mind to learn more about his mom, saw his dad's memory of having sex with his mom, and ran away from home about it. Yeah, he sure did.
Your lane is ready. Crawler and Mux.
Yep, let's roll.
I mean, he's probably got one of the least traumatic backstories of anybody we have to, like, go into. Oh, fuck, immediately. It's a big ol' I don't know what you expected moment. Yeah, I guess when you're, like, 14, you don't know what you're expecting either. No balls roll forever.
I wonder if there's any brains in there.
More than you got, Sonny.
The end is coming!
Give it a rest, guy.
Death is coming from above!
My parents had sex. I thought I was adopted.
If there's a piece of Ford's mind in here to reconnect, I'll bet it's up in that giant bowling pin head.
Ford, the guy whose head I am currently in, is one of the founders of this little group of the Psychonauts. His mind was shattered, or his psyche was shattered, like 20 years ago in a battle with this woman, Lucretia, who at the time was a villain going by Maligula for reasons that they are going into in this game.
I needs to fix that rail crane, and you're gonna help me, okay?
He can teleport instantaneously, and his shattered psyche manifests as a lot of different personalities that do various jobs around the place. At the camp, he is a cook, a park ranger, a janitor, a
Slick to ride now. Man, this thing's big.
he's like captain crawler. He runs the he watches over the canoes. And now he is.
I'm having uncomfortable flashbacks here to Splatoon 2 Octo expansion.
Oh no. Yeah? Oh, is it all the green goo? It's all the green goo, isn't it?
No, it's the rolling on the bowling ball thing. Because it's an 8-ball in Octo expansion, and if you mess up with the 8-ball, like fall off, or the 8-ball gets lost somehow, you get suicide bombed by your own backpack.
Oh.
Yeah, Splatoon is a great series.
Splatoon is so normal. I love the lore and vibes of Splatoon, but I couldn't play it because I don't want to, because it's not fast-paced enough for me, like story mode. I also don't like playing battle royales.
Yeah, I enjoyed the story mode a lot, and the and multiplayer. Multiplayer can be pretty good.
Oh.
But it's also completely, subjective.
Oh yeah. I think, like, partially why I don't get it just to play the story mode is because, and it might just be because the way I've seen people play it, like, I don't know if this is actually how it's played normally, of, like...
I messed up the trick I was about to do.
they're basically just replaying the same levels over and over again until it lets you progress for, you know, various purposes.
I mean, you can get extra stuff from replaying a level, but all you have to do to progress is to beat the levels.
Okay. I guess I've just exclusively seen people who I cannot tell what they're doing. I haven't, like, known exactly what they're doing. I've only seen them just keep replaying the same levels, like, every level they play 5 or 6 times in a row. And I was like, oh, if this is what you have to do, I'm not here for it. I did not. But if you only have to play it once, it might be more worth it.
Yeah. It's like, you know, you do have to play some stuff multiple times for completion's sake if you're gonna try and get everything. Which I do, and I have. But, move over Fallout. Splatoon is the best, post-apocalyptic fiction video game.
I am simply obsessed with, like, Commander Tartar's whole deal. It's Commander Tartar, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God, Tartar is just incredible. He's the reason that your backpack blows up and kills you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Splatoon is generally, it's marketed based on the PvP, but the story mode's really robust.
Yeah.
Especially in Splatoon 3, because the story mode is crazy. Like, the plot just keeps, it keeps happening. When you think it's gotten as crazy as it's gonna get, it keeps happening. It keeps getting crazier.
Yeah. Memory Vault, these two went bowling for their very first date and then made out. Yeah, I really... I keep up with the story of Splatoon because I think it's very cool. Although, I didn't expect anything from it, but I do think it's funny how disappointing, or how disappointed everyone was when Shiver was not non-binary.
Yeah. I think that Shiver is fine. I mean, Off the Hook is still my favorite Squid Girl band, but...
Yeah. I largely listen to Omega 3 if I listen to Splatoon music.
Okay, the music from Salmon Run is incredible. Omega 3, just chef kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Because they've got, like, all the super dark bass and that.
It goes hard as fuck.
It does go hard as fuck.
Fuck.
But yeah, not being into PvP is part of why I have a really hard time with Fortnite, and the only reason I'm able to play Fortnite right now is because there's currently a rhythm game mode. That's like co-op, or you can do it on your own, but that's only gonna last through like the first week of March.
I have only ever learned...
Skin.
I've only ever learned things about Fortnite against my will, but
yeah.
The fact that it's got a rhythm game mode is incredible.
Yeah, this is like the 7th music festival they've done or something. So you get to buy music with $2 because, come on, it's microtransaction central. And then you can play it. So I have, one of the things I unlocked with the Miku package is Short Skirt Long Jacket by Cake. There's
nice.
American Idiot. There's all kinds of really good songs. Hysteria by Muse, it's good. But I'm really sad that it's not a permanent feature because that is literally the only thing I would do in Fortnite, and after this event is done, I'm just not going to touch Fortnite again for a very long time. Like, I generally don't do PvP because, like this post I saw recently said, you know, I'm a millennial, I'm old, I only want to fight the computer, stop trying to make me fight other people.
Yeah, my beef is with the computer and the computer alone.
Exactly.
That's why I mostly play platformers.
Yeah.
We got a bot.
And
Get him!
get him!
Thank
And
you,
there's
mods.
Frickin' Hello Kitty Island Adventure, which I'm enjoying a lot, but there's this thing, because it's originally a mobile game, they're like, oh, you know, you can use this quest to connect with other people, and I found the I am only interested in single player option and hit it so fast.
Oh, yeah. I don't like PvP.
PvP.
Go ahead.
Oh, I don't like PvP because I only have for engagement where I can be certain of victory. I hate fair fights. You know what? Valid. There is nothing like setting up a perfect dark match with 8 meat sims and just going to town.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect Dark remake, where are you?
No.
I know there's a trailer out, but I need it. I need it so bad.
No. Haha.
Somebody get this kid off our construction site.
All of you are facing the apocalypse, and all you can do is complain about this 10-year-old riding a giant ball through your construction site. You should straighten your priorities.
I mean, you know, if you're facing the apocalypse and there's nothing you can do, you may as well complain about something that's affecting you right now.
Fair enough.
Which is why I am on Blue Sky bitching about sucralose while the world is falling apart around me.
Fair enough.
Just greased your cable shaft, so it's not that.
Oh
So,
yeah, the woman
as a
flirting
cook-
with the elevator. What book?
Ugh, weird. As a cook, how do you feel about artificial sweeteners?
I prefer natural sweeteners. A lot of artificial sweeteners, like me personally, fuck with my stomach. Like,
Ooh, yeah.
I tried to, I literally had to leave work early one day, like, a few years ago at a different job, because I was trying to do the Crystal Light lemonade or whatever, and it, like, gave me the shit so bad that I had to go home. I also, I just don't like them very much. They have a weird aftertaste.
Yeah, they taste weird, and aspartame at least triggers my migraine, so I can't have diet sodas. And sucralose is just so very strong. Why can we not just have sugar? And I mean sugar, not high fructose corn syrup.
You know, you fall 3 stories on a construction site.
You're
But
fine.
but they're the bad guys for not wanting a 10-year-old on the construction site. We use stevia that's mixed with cane sugar for our tea. Yeah, that's good. That stuff works.
Yeah.
I like honey in very specific, like, uses. I have a recipe for an imploding honey custard cake that I really, really, really need to make again because it's literally been years since I made it.
That sounds awesome.
Imagine like a chocolate lava cake, but it's honey, and it's like, it's almost like, I know this is a really gross descriptor, but it's almost like foamy. It's almost like seafoam candy in texture, except like warm and soft and like custardy too.
I'm so mad that I don't have this right now.
I will send you the recipe.
Yay!
I went the wrong goddamn direction. I got to try beet sugar crystals recently, which were good, but I would need to play around more with them to know how much I need for my tea for how my tea tastes. That's fair.
I hadn't heard of that before, but that makes a lot of sense. Beets are sweet.
Sweet beets.
Sweet beet.
Yeah, I like regular sugar. I've not really had much experience with like agave syrup. And I like honey pretty well. So that's I feel like there's some kind of major natural sweetener that I'm like forgetting. But
Don't ask me.
yeah. Wait, where am I?
I just
Okay,
when I
that
was
way.
When I was in the DR, they don't have the corn lobby there, so I wasn't subject to high fructose corn syrup in all of the soda.
Oh yeah,
And
corn
I was
syrup.
actually able to drink soda, and it was delicious.
Yeah, no, like real sugar soda is so good. I was forgetting
And
about corn
it
syrup.
also makes you, like, not want as much.
Yeah.
Because friggin' high fructose corn syrup is meant to sort of keep you from feeling full up on sweet stuff. I hate it. I hate the corn lobby. I hate the corn lobby so much.
Yeah. I like corn syrup for its candy making uses.
Yeah.
But, like, if I could just have regular sugar sodas, I'd be very happy. Ball time. Fuck it, we ball. Etc.
That's right.
Are you ready for the 10th frame?
What's my opinion on molasses? Also good for very specific things. It's got this real kind of burny, bitter, like burnt-esque, like bitterness to it that serves its purpose really well when it's doing something specific. But I think in general it's not my favorite. I like pairing it with like brown sugar, brown butter, like really rich flavors. Because if you add anything like tart to it, it just immediately gets like weird.
It's here, just like I
said.
I love
I had
gingerbread.
a brown butter chocolate chip cookie recently, and it was so good.
Oh, that sounds like it fucks. You appreciate the molasses had a famous flood. Oh yeah. I think it is so funny that like someone on my Plurk timeline, I think it was Faye, like somebody on my Plurk timelines, like great uncle or grandfather or something like survived the molasses flood.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like specifically the dude like broke his leg or something, and I had heard this story before. And when they did the puppet history episode about the molasses flood, they mentioned like a part specifically where they like interviewed a guy who had broken his leg but otherwise survived the flood. And I was like, hey, I think your family member is in this. I ended up having...
Awesome.
It's really cool. I ended up finding, like, a bunch of... I just have friends with crazy personal lore, and I love that for them. I do love the, all of the, like, visual language in Psychonauts in general, but especially in, especially in, the Forge Shattered Mind level. She's like, I really don't know what to do. All my ribs are broken.
Now for the other two. I hope I'm doing the right thing, but Agent Zanotto is right. We'll need Ford at full capacity if we're gonna have a chance against Maligula. Sensing some stray thoughts around.
Need to buy... She's trying to figure out where he fell from. Yeah, but it's funnier if I say that she's,
in extraordinary amounts of pain.
Yeah.
When you said stray thoughts, I'm watching on the stream, so it's a little bit behind, so I didn't see the subtitle. I thought he said straight thoughts. I was like, yeah, looking around for that in my head. Good luck.
I forgot how to enable...
Tom, did you strike me down with a child?
Just like my
That's happened to... did I accidentally... Okay, I didn't use my side pop. I have the Dream Fluff. I've got those things mixed up. I'm trying to figure out...
Hey, don't do that.
I don't want the auto shot. I want the thought tuner. That's it. I had to remember how to use it. How many women in history have been struck down by God with a child, though?
How many women did Zeus fool around with?
So many.
So many.
Oh, I just accidentally went through her skull. I'm
Well,
gonna see if I can do that
famously
again.
Mary. Yeah.
Inside the skull.
Almost time for my afternoon nap.
This is promising.
Incredible clipping. Thank you, camera.
Found some thoughts.
There we go.
Thanks, thought tuner.
Free stuff.
Achoo.
Achoo. I keep hiccuping. My
Do you
life
have
was.
some water to drink?
I should go get some water. I'll be right back, actually. My laugh was so loud it caught on, like, my microphone. My laugh was so loud that my microphone caught audio from Alexander's speakers.
Oh, so there was like a feedback loop. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Right back. Psychonauts 2 is fiddly and doesn't really like me, like, exiting the window while the game's running, so I just didn't bother muting myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Let's do... Should we do male, or... I should do male. Like,
yeah, let's do male.
Purely because, like, technically, there's, like, an intended order. It is not how you have to or are necessarily supposed to do it, but there is, like, an intended order for these three. And male is second. Whoop, too far down.
Crunch, snap.
Etc.
Excuse me, Agent Cruller?
Clerk Cruller. Yes?
I love his tiny vest. Real fashionista, this old man.
How are you feeling?
Busy. It's like nobody's been sorting the mail for days.
Would you mind if I went inside your mind and sorted a few things out?
I'm never opposed to anything getting properly sorted.
Me either. Oh, she is awake. Hello, Pretzel.
Bonk.
Bonk. She got up.
I can hear her drinking.
Yeah, she got up to get his little sippy.
Sippy.
A very long sippy. She was thirsty, it's fine. I'm male. Big sippy.
Dear Ford, we brought peace to Grulovia, but there is still
You thought you thought I was non-binary. I am.
Grateful, I think.
Nobody gets to know what my non-binary. Nobody gets to know what my factory assigned gender is. I am simply me, unless it's funny.
Exactly. My gender changes depending on the bit.
Yep. Male.
Male.
Male. Right now my gender is
God
male.
forbid women do anything.
Yes, factory assigned.
Got some aftermarket modifications. It's fine.
Yeah, they candled my egg to gender me, and I did some other stuff later.
Ford's mind in here for me to reconnect. It'll probably
I know that's not how you gender chickens.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Really? Can you help me get in there?
Maybe, to tell you the truth. I'm not dressed very well, so I'm sure I'll be marked return to sender and sent back their school. Just grab on.
Did someone say return to sender?
I recently was thinking about world building within my setting, and the fact that in my writing stuff there is not really a canon afterlife. There is technically a purgatory, but nobody actually knows what the afterlife is in that setting, including like the actual literal gods, because of how they work. The answer is reincarnation, semi-random, not karma-based, and I did think about like the only concept of an afterlife that anybody has other than like purgatory, which is just standing in a weird like chest-high grass, like a field of chest-high grass, with just sort of random light tornadoes crossing it and lights off in the distance, but like you just stand around and wait to go somewhere. The only actual afterlife anybody knows about is sort of like a mail sorting room.
That's really cool.
Sorry, the quick before I get cancelled line. An audio clip for the ages.
Really is.
Sorry, I have to get figments. I'll help you out soon, buddy.
Yeah, it's not like he's going anywhere.
Yeah. According to the pacing of video game, you can't go anywhere until I say so.
Lucy, haven't heard from you in a while. Send us a card.
Get me out of this graveyard.
You are interrupting me, sir.
4.
Whatever you say, Grandpa War Crimes.
I am obsessed. Canceled. I am obsessed with the Grandpa War Crimes thing because it purely comes from like the Tumblr blog that ran for a little bit. The Your Fave is Unfuckable, and somebody submitted him, but he came out not labeled as Ford from Psychonauts. He came out labeled simply as Grandpa War Crimes.
That's incredible. Your fave is unfuckable. Incorrect. Only if you're a coward is your fave unfuckable.
I once like took the Your Fave is Unfuckable flag and just like put myself in front of it. It's me. I am unfuckable.
I am your fave and I'm unfuckable. What are you gonna do about it?
Ah, fuck.
Oh, panic attack again. These little bitches.
This mailman's having a panic attack. I forgot I need fire. You have to have fire to kill the doubts. When in doubt, fire.
Honestly, I think that's a great life lesson.
Get fucked. I can't think about the phrase get fucked without thinking about that one old tweet of like, you know, oh, you know, the wildlife in Canada can be really aggressive.
Yeah. Get fucked.
Yeah.
I wish I could kill my dog with Molotov cocktails. You can if you aren't a coward.
See, you drown your sorrows, and then you burn your doubts.
Yeah.
And that's the answer to mental health.
Oh wait, share this with me. I'm not familiar. Let me grab it for you.
Please.
No, not the unfuckable Canadian wildlife.
I have a go ahead.
Godspeed.
Yeah. I have a history with notoriously aggressive animals just chilling with me.
Two Lucretia monks, stop. Anti-war protests threaten peace, stop. Late unwashed in the cold shower, stop. Ford Lurovic, Tsar
Oh yeah, this
there we go.
the whole, like, yep, we have won a war, we've secured our power. Anyway, all the people who hated the war, get them.
Yay! Just like Vietnam!
Yay! Or...
We did not win the Vietnam War.
No.
I made one of my coworkers really mad about that.
Yeah?
It's not like he was even old enough to be a Vietnam veteran. He was just like...
Oh yeah. Oh fuck, I'm into the fire.
He's in his late 30s. And I'm like, Brian, we lost the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
So mad at me.
Sorry man, we lost the Vietnam War. It's like the, I saw someone on my timeline talking today about, like, how boomers in particular are very, like, emotionally attached to... Oh yeah, it wasn't working because I didn't equip the power. Boomers are very emotionally attached to the John F. Kennedy assassination, despite the fact that most of them were, like, you know, 2 when it happened, max.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, like, sorry mom, you weren't there. You cannot be emotionally attached to this guy who died before you could form concrete memories.
It's like if a Zoomer tries to tell me anything about 9/11, I'm gonna be like, shut up, you weren't there.
Yeah.
Don't sound like yourself. You're just worried about love, Ford, and friends. Better. Now where are the rest?
Ah. You fuckers, I'm busy. Die. Anyway. We're really making strides here today on this Psychonauts 2 stream.
New levels of joke have been created, have been lovingly crafted.
The keyboard is almost complete. Just one key missing. Where is it?
Oh yeah, how do I ground pound again? There we go. I'm gonna say a bad word.
Spell a naughty word.
That's what I'm doing.
The game should punish you if you do this.
It does. The fact that they let you make the QWERTY keyboard not QWERTY. Health, health, health. Let's see. Yeah. What was I saying?
The game will not let you say the fuck word.
It will not. It barely says ass.
gentle rain's not enough to secure my reign. Stop being coy with the boy Kaloi.
Oh. Sorry, I got flattened.
You got squashed.
I got squashed. There is a... I think there's a physics thing that happens in this game. That if you jump the moment that, that one of these stamps, like, takes off the ground, it just launches you in the air crazy high.
Ooh, Skyrim space program.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta make it work. Because there is a particular, like, figment that is not this one that pissed me off to no end the first time I was trying to 100% this game, because I spent 2 hours just trying to get that one, because you have to exploit that physics thing in order to get it. God damn it. Okay, I'll figure out this timing.
It is a platform.
There we go.
Everything.
Ow. How dare you punish me for that?
One.
I think I'm gonna need time bubble 2, so there. Nope. Should have gotten off the bubble.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get a quick snack.
Awesome. Take your time. That's it. That's the fucker. That's not what I meant to do. I'm good at video games. Managed to take fall damage, and get squashed by the stamp. I'm truly the best of all time. No! I'm just gonna...
Matt just passed out a leak downstairs.
Oh no.
It's 8:30 in the evening.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Physics. There it is, my mortal enemy. If I can hit the right button, that would be great. This is why I can't play, like, FromSoft games.
Oh my god. You know why I can't play FromSoft games?
Why?
There's no pause button.
Oh, there's not?
I mean, there's like, you press start or whatever and it takes you to the menu, but it doesn't actually pause.
Got it. Fuck you.
Finish.
What? Why did I jump backwards? Why did I jump backwards? Physics. I don't know. Genuinely. Oh yeah, I forgot you can time bubble these fuckers. No, I don't want to... I want to time bubble the stamp, please.
Will it let you?
Yeah, it's done it before.
Alright.
Oh, thank God. Memory vault. Going off to see her sister because of war and things. War is over, now the people are the problem. Country discontinued. You know, when a whole country collapses because its leader gets, you know, too greedy. Sometimes I think about how much the just like I don't know why I did that. Sometimes I think about fuck. No, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say the geopolitics of the world of Psychonauts genuinely fascinating.
It's so fascinating. Like, one of the really neat things with it is the fact that, like, it's not really a geopolitics thing as much as a culture thing, but there's the whole, like, psychics are explicitly disallowed from being like at casinos sort of thing. Yeah. I love calling them to death.
What were you gonna say before
I was gonna say, because I spent so much of this past year reading and reading new to me, like Stephen King stuff, because my obsession got with his writing got rekindled. I keep thinking about how much specifically the Kennedy assassination affected this man.
Really?
Oh yeah, like a lot of his books reference it. It is like that was exceptionally affecting to him. Yeah.
When you read enough of a writer's work, you can see exactly all the psychological problems that they have, and I am terrified somebody is going to do that to me one day.
I would love to see what people get out of my writing to, you know, interpret about me. But then again, I always love and think it's really funny to get read for filth.
Yeah.
I
read myself for filth all the time, so...
It's delightful. Fire. How do you like being on fire?
Not my favorite thing.
Shooty.
The plot of at least one of Stephen King's books is someone going back in time to stop the JFK assassination. I think that might be part of the plot of one of those, but I'm not familiar enough with the work of Stephen King to say so.
Yeah, it's like 11/22/63 or whatever it is. It's
yeah, that one.
Yeah, I've not read that one, but I do know that one's about going back in time regarding the Kennedy assassination.
I'm not worried. I know exactly what all my psychological problems are, and I put them in my writing on purpose. Yeah, okay, mood.
Psychics aren't allowed in casinos in this world, like how robots aren't allowed in casinos in Buzz Lightyear. Yeah. I stand by that. I think that Tangians also shouldn't be allowed in casinos in Buzz Lightyear. They can read people's minds explicitly.
Oh, yeah. Those are the blue folks, right? Like, Mira, is that her name?
Yeah. Mira, we had a long discussion in the most recent episode about how fucked up Tangian powers are and can be. Considering they can just decide not to be solid and stick their, fingers into your body and brain.
Yeah, no, that's fucked.
Yeah, like, one of the first times we see Mira use her powers at all is the one where, like, in series proper, not in The Adventure Begins, is when she is, like, sticking her fingers in somebody's head and saying, if you don't give us the information we want, I'm just gonna turn your brain into scrambled eggs.
What the?
And she is a hero in this series.
Alright, good night, Senna.
Good night, thank you for joining us.
The only other thing we know about the time travel one is someone else owned the time travel method first and was using it to buy cheap meat. Well, I mean, that's not totally out of beyond the pale. I could probably do it to buy cheap eggs.
When is this gonna start over? Okay. That reminds me of, like, I forgot that it was like he was using the time travel to buy cheap meat. Which, makes sense, whatever. That is also a thing in Discworld a little bit, of, like, the pork futures market is basically the stock market.
Oh my god, it's just, I hadn't read any Discworlds in a while, but when you said pork futures, I was like, oh yeah, I remember that.
I mostly read Discworld and Stephen King this year.
Honestly, not a bad combination.
Yeah. I read the first 2 Tiffany Aching books, the first 2 Moist Fun Lit Big books, Unseen Academicals, a lot of his, like, early 2000s. Monstrous Regiment was the first one, and it did things to my brain.
Oh my god, Monstrous Regiment was incredible.
It's Gender the book.
Just that I loved her. She just wanted to help.
Hogfather is still my favorite
Too far.
because of so many reasons, but Monstrous Regiment is incredible.
I have not.
got that as one of the books I got for Matt's mom a couple Christmases ago.
Aww. I have not read Hogfather yet. I was going through all the ones that our library had as audiobooks, and I've unfortunately kind of run out. But Alexander found all of the audio, like a bunch of audiobooks for Terry Pratchett stuff on archive.org.
Nice. Yeah, Hoopla is saving my life right now with audiobooks.
Oh yeah, Hoopla and Libby are like, I'm living there. I've got Death on the Nile right now. I haven't started it yet, but I need to.
One more piece of Ford's mind.
Nice.
I'm making progress.
This week, since for the time being, art and stuff is my full-time job, again, Ko-fi button, Patreon, etc. I am going to sort of treat it like a day job, which is I'm going to sit down, I'm going to turn on an audiobook or a video or whatever. I've been trying to finish Billiam's Lost series, and just, like, start banging stuff out.
Yeah, totally. Yep. I gotta start doing that as well.
I want to stream more often. We gotta finish the Dip stream.
Oh my god, yes!
Yes.
Diptopia, Dipcastrophe, Dip again.
Yes. He sounds so sad when he says that.
I don't have a key.
Excuse me.
Raz, you can just get a pair of bolt cutters.
Yeah. Blow it up with your psychic powers, except it's probably designed to resist specifically that, considering where it is.
Yeah.
Think we'll be done with that haircut soon?
Please, you can't rush an artist.
I see a big missing chunk on this side.
What's that?
Not to fear, only temporary. All part of the process.
I love his fruity little hands when he's a barber.
Would you mind if I jumped into your mind for a second? Just to even out some split ends.
If it'll keep you quiet, then go right ahead.
You're really pushing it for the stylization at this point, Raz. You're having too much fun with this dire situation.
Honestly, if he's going to hell in a handbasket, he may as well enjoy the ride.
Fair enough. I feel, just since we were talking about Stephen King and JFK and all that stuff, I feel like the Dark Tower series would just be fascinating to you. It's so fucking weird.
Yeah, I hear it's really good. It's just one of those things I have to get my brain in the right space to properly process.
Oh, absolutely. It's just fascinating as like a little timeline of Stephen King's whole deal, considering how long it took him to finish the series.
Well, not to worry. A fresh cut and you'll feel like a whole
Yeah, how long? Like at least 10 years, right?
The first one came out, I think, sometime in the 80s. And the last one came out in 2004.
Something tells me it's up in that.
And there's 7 of them. Technically 8, because one of them is like 2.5 or whatever.
Why did I have a feather embedded in my jacket?
I don't know. Oh yeah, hair water. Everything's hair in this one.
Oh, that's disgusting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah. Come to think of it, I seem to remember there was this big thing right around the time I started high school about the last Dark Tower book coming out.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that series was never gonna end because of the whole, like, him getting half his body obliterated by a guy driving a van.
Yeah, that also ends up happening in a lot of his books now.
It actually really weirdly coincidentally happened in a couple, like, before that happened.
This nugget is
Oh, you saw the future.
Take me away.
But, like, it also became, like, he was already a fan of, like, putting little self-inserts into the series. You know, our authors who ride motorcycles.
Maine, just bullshit happening in Maine.
Yeah, write what you know, I guess. But,
Oh yeah, that explains why my characters all have bipolar disorder and no impulse control. I'm barely kidding.
That's why a lot of my characters love food. And, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's very funny, I'll just admit that, like, Tyson, I think, is the character who has most of my, like, issues, if you want to, like, read anything out of them. If you want to go, like, here's a character with Vic's issues, it's Tyson.
Oh, okay.
Simply because he fucking hates it if somebody tries to, like, take something out of his hands and tell him he's doing it wrong and stuff of, like, okay, you're doing it wrong, now you've lost the privilege to do the thing at all. And that pisses him off real big, and it pisses me off real big too. Even when that's not actually what's happening.
Yeah, that's a big move, my dude.
Yep. A lot of his, emotional things are, you know, don't assume I don't know what I'm doing. No, I don't know what I'm doing, but don't assume that.
Just give me the benefit of the doubt, damn.
Yeah, please. Can you still do the lice glitch in this level? Let's see. So, I'm covered in lice.
Disgusting.
Yes! The lice glitch! You exit the level. You are still covered in lice.
Excuse me, Ford?
Sorry, with a client right.
Would you mind if I jumped into your mind?
There is another glitch like that they did remove from the game because they removed your ability to leave the level at all. But in the Grulovia section, when you're riding around in the little cart, originally there was a glitch where if you used if you used your little psi powers to if you use the smelling salts while riding that ride, the animation would get weird, and
They always seem to come back.
it would just have Raz like opening the salts while he was still sitting down under his butt. The smelly salts, as they called it.
Yeah, that would be smelly salts.
And of course, I will always be a big fan of the Lobato hallway glitch.
Oh yeah, I do remember that one.
Fuck. I'm so good at video games. What? Okay. There we go. Okay.
Hey, now, this is their home. You're just a visitor.
You can't kill people just for being annoying.
That's you.
Oh my. Well, accidents happen.
Yeah, that was no accident, that was pretty.
You can't kill protesters just because they're being annoying.
God, just brilliant symbolism in this game.
They're going for the throat. Or, I guess, the scalp.
Ah, and the Barbasol was the blood. Oh!
Yeah. Oh yeah, the censors have big funny wigs in this level. Lighthearted teen game.
Yay! It's not about monarchy and fascism, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's not. It's not about how war and PTSD can just absolutely corrupt a person to their core. I still owe you a commission. I promise I've been working on it.
No, don't take your time. I know you've been busy with the whole job saying that.
Sigh time.
Number one brain.
That's all he's got going for him.
Destruction. The Cranial Chronicle Extra. Dam destruction drowns dozens in destabilized dictatorship.
For a second, I thought Compton's pupils were little hearts. They just look like that.
I thought so too.
You know, drinking wine outside the van with your husband.
Valid.
This appears to be a fully international little committee of folks who are worried about her, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, they're begging. How nice must it be for a bunch of weird, you know, I mean, obviously the situation is terrible, but how nice must it be for a bunch of, like, weird, like, social outsider hippies who love hanging out in the woods all day to just have powerful politicians come and be like, please, please, please help us.
So that would be very nice and should happen in real life.
Yeah. The government needs to ask mentally ill gay people for help more often.
I agree. And for mentally ill gay people.
Same. Eh. I love lighting these little Play-Doh Muppets on fire.
I mean, it seems like a very effective strategy. Oh, that is... The sensor staying on fire is just very unsettling to watch and participate in.
Yeah, especially because their eyes seem to catch on fire.
Yeah.
So sick of these bugs. Yep, at least I know how to deal with them now. I can't jump with these things.
I've learned the easy solution.
Genocide!
Yay!
Sorry, insects, but you're in my way.
What have you done?
Cleaned up the streets?
Those were peaceful protesters, Lucy.
Lucy?
Grandpa War Crimes and Grandma War Crimes deserve each other.
Yeah. It's very tragic.
I think I hear some
They're such a tragic couple, and I love it.
I love them.
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby is very good for an exploitable sound effect.
Oh, yeah. Fun fact from the first game, in this one all the emotional baggage sounds are like the same, but in the original, in all the levels, the emotional baggage, the crying noises were provided by the voice actor for the person whose level you were in.
Oh, that's crazy. I love that.
It's really cool, so you can go into, like, you know, Raz's level and hear the 10-year-old cry.
Close. Very close. Hey guys, that's a little bit too close, okay?
The distant seagulls. Ow. I like how the subtitle there was just electrocuted.
It's like, well, that is what happened, isn't it?
Ah. So, tell me about what you've been writing lately, because I am curious. I need to know more.
Well,
God damn it.
Oh, poor Raz. Currently, what's taken over my brain is my stupid pair of the By Spies, as I call them, and they're just so obnoxious, and I love them. And mostly right now, it's just a ship interlude instead of anything they're actually doing. But I need to get back on the story that they're from, where they are secondary characters.
Nice.
They just kind of took over.
I love when that happens.
It's like, oh,
Hey, you lousy
okay.
little Mike, how'd you get in here? Don't push me. I'll gargle a whole bottle of hydrocide if I need to.
Lucretia went to Grulovia.
She went back to protect her family, to help her country. Oh, but it changed her. War changes everybody. Inside all of us, we all have dark roots. Well, sometimes we need that darkness to survive. Careful. Sometimes it's hard to get it back in the bottle.
Such a good goddamn game.
It's so fucking good.
Rasputin,
Agent Cruller, how do you feel?
I've done a terrible thing. And so have you.
But we just wanted to undo what Maligula did to you.
Maligula didn't do this to me. That's the first thing I've learned in here. The rest, you're gonna have to see for yourself.
I love the loading transitions.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Ford, what is it?
See for yourself.
Cool.
Cool.
Spot a grave robbing.
Let's spot a grave robbing. Traumatizes a child.
Traumatizes a child for doing a thing as if it's his fault the thing happened. I mean, Grandpa war crimes, you know.
Grandpa war crimes is gonna war crime. I love how you can come back here later and get this memory vault, but you can't get it now, so they have a little gravestone for it.
Oh.
I love Tomb of the Sarcophagus. You know, sometimes your graveyard is a music box. And now you have to be Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my god, he's just like that level in The Lion King for Sega Genesis, where you're running away from the wildebeest.
Agent Cruller, I'm getting less sure I want to see this.
You know, except it's the tines of a music box played upon the graves of the you know, died too young.
Normal behavior.
Normal behavior.
What?
I'll always respect Psychonauts for like doing the weird low gravity stuff like that made Mario Galaxy like super famous first.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
Yeah, Mario Galaxy and it's like, you know, weird selective physics gravity. Came out in like 2008, I think. And
yeah, Psychonauts was what, 05?
Yep.
Hey Ford, what's the deal with the Deep Six treatment?
I did what I had to do. I loved her after all.
Wait, what?
Someday when you fall in love, you'll understand.
I don't think anybody gets what you do, Ford.
Bye!
Yeah, just bye. Strike.
This is all like super creepy and fucked up. I love it.
It's so good. They've got Sarcophagi.
Sarcophagi!
And a ghost.
Ford, what's going on here? What did you want me to see?
I couldn't let her go free. She was a danger to the world. Even though it was the world that made her dangerous.
Lucretia? Where is she?
Safe. She's safe. Well, she was. But we all were. Not anymore.
Bye, I guess.
As always.
Or why do you have to be so enigmatic and dramatic all the time?
Coping mechanism.
Eh. Mew.
You. I need you. Because I gotta get that tag
First tag.
off the head of a shark.
I mean, where else would it be?
Look, Ford.
Of course.
Whatever I'm supposed to know, just spit it out.
I had to hide her from the world because they'd never forgive her. And I had to hide her from me because I'd never forget her.
Where? Where did you hide her?
She's with family.
Yeah, me too, Raz. Ah, yes. Inappropriate little guy. Down we go. I would love to experience low gravity someday. I think it'd be fun.
I think it would be fun too.
No, not again!
I hope Raz isn't claustrophobic.
Yeah. Now this is the exact scene that like a lot of people are like, please add a claustrophobia warning. He gets buried alive twice.
Who's that?
Normal.
That's your grandparents, Laszlo and Morona. They drowned in the Palermo Dam disaster, remember?
What? No. Grandpa Laszlo died there, but Grandma made it out and came to live with my father.
No, Raz, she didn't.
Ford, I just saw her today.
No, you didn't.
Let me tell you how hard that hits the first time.
Yeah. I'm like, I know what happened, but what the hell?
Yeah.
That's it. I think I've collected every figment in this mine.
Raz.
I put her in the astroplane, one of Otto's inventions, created to make permanent alterations to the site. And I used it to isolate and neutralize the part of her psyche that was
a murderer?
Problematic. And I knew the world would never
Ford getting
forgive me.
canceled, Ford talking
So I
about
had
being
to hide her
problematic.
someplace safe. Oh no. I hid her among her family, Rasputin. Among your family.
No!
I projected memories and feelings on your father so he would accept her.
Normal behavior.
Grandpa war
Except
crimes.
Caligula?
Yes. As your grandmother.
No!
Like, I know old people shrink as they get older, but I'm worried about her spine.
Yeah, she's got a touch of the scoliosis.
Yeah, my grandma went from being like 5'5" to like 4'11", so.
Ooh, goodness.
Yeah. I'm like almost a head taller than her at this point. And I'm 5'3".
Let me go!
Listen, Raz. I know
That man's
you're
like
mad.
70.
My great aunt killed my grandma. And so you made us babysitter for 20 years?
Now look it. You spring this news on your family now, their memories will unravel, and there's no telling how they'll react.
So?
They might try to kill her. If Lucretia is attacked, if she feels the
Dog
need
snoring.
to defend herself, that dark spirit
Aw, she's
could
doing little
reawaken
kickies.
inside her.
He's
Malignant
dreaming.
really could rise again.
Sometimes she'll start like chewing in her sleep.
That's so cute.
You're right to be mad, Rasputin. I was young. I made a terrible mistake.
Sir, you were at
We need to deal
minimum
with
like
that
35.
After we get control of this incredibly dangerous situation.
Well, I'm almost 35, and I would still make a dumbass mistake like that, so...
Fair enough, but
She's
would
not
you
there.
would you excuse it for being
Probably
young?
wandered off into the woods again.
No. I'll just be like, man,
She
I'm
keeps
stupid, I'm
doing
sorry.
I know where she's going. The Psychonauts started out here, in the heart of the forgetful forest. There's a compound deep in these woods, protected from intrusion by psychic devices, traps, and illusions. I think Lucy's trying to get in. Trying to go home.
Oh yeah, there's a whole like set of cut side quests from this game where you have to go keep finding the grandma who's wandered off into the woods.
Oh.
Like, just being here has activated her psychically induced old lady dementia, and she's just wandering off into the woods trying to find her way home. Not that you know that. You just have to keep finding her, because that's your grandma who keeps wandering off.
I hope I didn't lose her in the woods.
Lucretia raised Augustus, who has 5 children, one of whom is 10. So, yeah. Augustus is, you know, minimum. His oldest kid's like 16-ish. So, he's also minimum about 40.
It's really all still here. The Green Needle Gulch. So much history here. I mean, this is where you assembled the team that would become the Psychonauts.
One of my favorite little pieces of cut lore from that one huge document is that Shigor from the first game is... she's just canonically an actual brain surgeon. There's just stuff that's wrong with her. Like everybody else.
Where? I mean, this is where it all began.
No, Raz. This is where it all ended.
Grandpa War Crimes, more like Grandpa Cryptic.
Seriously. Like, no, but this is also where it all began.
Yeah. That happens too, Ford. Fuck. And there I go.
Bye. There was like a cart or something on top of that tree.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Yay.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Should we do Cassie's library or Bob's bottles first? Gay or
Let's do
librarian?
Cassie's library.
What?
Librarian. Save Gay for later.
You got it. Grand finale of Gay.
Exactly.
For
You get me.
level options. I am realizing I might not actually have the stamina to finish this tonight.
Hey, what are you doing? Do you know where you are? What can you tell me about this place?
I didn't realize how like early in the game we were.
I think.
Yeah, I think we still have at least a couple hours to go.
Yeah, we've got
Cinnamon over there.
Cassie, Compton, like all of Grulovia,
Much time for old memories of
and then like
What's
the
going to
finale.
Listen, this compound. We got
And I realize I'm getting pretty tired. It's past midnight here.
Stuff they don't write about.
Oh my god, yeah, we've been going for almost 4 hours.
Yeah. Well, I think I will save Green Needle Gulch in the ending of the game for next time, because I thought this would be the end, but hey, now I've got free time. We can schedule for another thing soon.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sweet. I'll hit you up about that, but thank you so much for joining me. I know I'm talking over the cutscene, but like, this isn't new to anybody who's joining us, probably.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me back to the stream. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, this has been a blast. Thank you so much. Alright, let's let this cutscene end, and I will hit
It's
the...
been a side blast.
Side blast, woohoo.
We developed to make alterations to our psyches.
That doesn't sound safe.
Now you would understand. It was an age of exploration. You're right. We were messing with powers we didn't understand. And now I have to clean
You
up
wouldn't
this
understand, it
mess.
was fun.
We were doing a lot of drugs back then.
Yep. There's a reason that Psychonauts serves two different meanings, this game and people who love hallucinogenic drugs.
First,
Yeah.
I need you to go to the Heptadome and prepare the astrolabe. I stay here and keep a close watch on her.
Be right back, Nona.
Away from the river, booty! Aha! I had some chewing tobacco hidden in here.
That's so grandma. Reminds me of when I helped my grandma like clean out a cabinet full of mugs once, and I just found like a truly ancient pack of cigarettes. It was maybe 2010 when we were doing this,
Oh
and
my
the
God.
pack of cigarettes was from the 80s. She said, yeah, that's from when I quit smoking. I promised myself and God that if I ever really needed to resume smoking, I'd have to start with this pack.
Wow.
And I said, cool, and then we threw them away.
Cigarettes don't go bad, right?
Oh, they do.
Do they?
They get really, really, like, crumbly and stale.
Ugh.
Like inhaling dust.
Nasty. I mean, I guess that's a good disincentive.
Yep. Let's see. I don't have to... Yeah, this thing auto-saves.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Since 49 seconds.
Yeah,
That's just the end of the cutscene.
Yeah, we'll head out to the show's over screen. Thank you so much for joining me. And,
Yeah.
you want to, like...
Thanks again for having me.
Yeah, it's nice to get back to it. Do you want to plug yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna start screaming again, definitely, but streaming again at, twitch.tv/theredpandarin, and, I don't know, follow me at chatver.bsky.social, I guess, or don't, I'm a terrible follow.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the Lobato thing from last time.
Yeah, our little,
Yeah,
the little
that's
thumbnail
cute.
art I made for us.
Yeah. Ah, so awesome.
I've just put all my little thumbnail art sonas on here.
It's all really cute.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Alright, I'll see you around. We'll get back to this soon and finish it. And it won't take over a year. Good night. Bye.
It won't take like a year again.
Yeah.
I promise.
Promise.
Alright.
Bye.
Thank you, swear. Good night.
Good night.